Hello everyone, good morning. We're back here with another session of Adobe Live. I'm your host, Ted, aka Ted's Little Dream, and today we're here with the AI queen herself, Aria Pratt, aka Golem Seasons. And yeah, it's so good to have you in the studio.
Thank you.
Yeah, and tell us where you guys are watching from, and feel free to ask any questions, because today we're gonna go over some AI topic, and then give them a quick short introduction.
So hello everybody, good morning. I'm Aria Pratt, like Ted said, and I'm a content creator on Instagram. So my niche is AI, and my work is a little bit different than what most people think of an AI content creator. What I do, as you can see on the screen, I take real shots and use AI to add elements to them to create magical scenes. So here, for example, I'm adding beautiful meadows and animals. I also added the piano earlier, the mountains, to create a Disney-like scene. And then I use Firefly and other tools to even bring more life and magic to my videos. So
whoa,
that's
is that
what
bunnies
I do.
and deers?
Yes.
Oh, and the birds. That's so cute. Yeah, because what I love about your work is it's not just like a one quick stop. It's like actually multiple layers of like creating like the composite shot, the concept, and then you add in the prompt, and then you animate it at the very end, and even with the camera movement. I was like, that's really cool, you know?
Oh, thank you.
And I love how you use like your words for prompt, because there was a lot of like different words and things I didn't think about. I was like, oh, I should probably put more energy into my prompt, you know?
Yeah, no, I have to remind myself that I can write more, I can be more specific with my prompts. So yeah, it's definitely a learning curve with AI and what you can do.
Have you seen a lot of like shifting to like creative industrial or like in our field, that just like how AI has bring a lot of like impact to it, or like what are your thoughts on those?
Oh my gosh. So AI is completely changing the entire creative world.
Yeah?
I heard somebody talk about in a podcast that said with AI, literally anybody can create now.
It's kind of scary.
And it's scary. But at the same time, think of like how like whatever we're consuming, the content that we're consuming, think about how that's just gonna be like the bar is gonna be raised.
I felt like that way too.
Content is gonna be like.
It was kind of funny because I always felt kind of like dilemma about it. It's just like before I was just like, oh yes, I want everybody to be able to create, being artists, and now it's like, okay, maybe too
we
many
don't want
people
everybody,
creating,
too many people.
because I was like, the competition is high. Well, it's good, right?
Competition is high.
It's pushing you to the next level. You want to get creative, but also I feel like at a point it's like, okay, maybe like if you're too focused on that, it's kind of like crashing you, or like you're always like on the.
But it is
creating,
so amazing when you think about it. Like no matter how old you are, no matter where you are in the world, if you have a computer, if you have internet, you can create anything.
Yeah.
Like the power is just there.
I'm always scared of like those like younger generation on their phone, and they just create masterpiece. I was like, how do you do that? Like my eyes hurt, you know. I'm getting old. I was like, I can't see the small
glasses.
screen. Yeah, I have glasses. But I need bigger glasses to see.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking for myself. I feel the same way when I'm on my phone too long. My eyes just like
I don't know
hurt.
how they do it, but it's amazing.
Yes, yeah. Like I said, like anybody can create a masterpiece, and whether you're into art or you're into movies or whatever niche that you're into, you can tap your creativity and create something and share it with the world. I mean, that's just so powerful, and that's what AI is giving to our generation and to the generations to come. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that shapes not just social media, but like other content that we consume, like movies, series. I think we're gonna see more series.
I know.
You know how when you watch on Netflix,
complex,
like seasons, and there's like 3 seasons, you're like, really, that's it?
I know. It's like based on the budget.
Now
and
you
everything.
gotta wait a whole year or two. I think that's gonna change.
I've been like paying a lot of attention to like I watch a lot of movies lately, so like I'm trying to figure out like what is made with AI, what is not. But like I can't even tell, because like some shows they don't have the budget for it, but with the help of the AI, they can like generate like a scene and put animation, and then with the additive video, I'm just like, oh god, like this is scary.
Yeah.
Change is good, I guess. Change is good. Change is scary.
But for sure, I think in the future we're gonna be so used to it, like we won't care anymore. Right now, I think a lot of people care. Oh, we see AI, no AI. But I think AI is gonna get so good that at one point, this sounds kind of weird, but at one point we're gonna give up. We're like, okay, if it's AI or not, I'm watching it. It's there.
So yeah, and then talking about the AI, so we're gonna focus today. We're doing adding animals to our videos and stuff.
Yeah.
So like, have you felt like a huge change for you before and after like the AI? Was it like 2-3 years ago? Because like you used to have to add it like manually.
Yes.
Or...
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
So now I didn't even do this before AI came. Like AI opened the doors for me to create something that I wouldn't have been able to even to create before AI came to this world. So before this, I was more into photography and I was adding elements to my photos. And yes, it was a lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of guessing, like, does that look right? I don't know, maybe more shading here, less shading. You're so good at that.
No,
like, oh my gosh. I see your audio. I'm like, you're so good with your perspectives and everything.
Thank you.
I was just never too good at that. So when AI came, I was
pretty
really
bad
happy.
with it, yeah. I'm just like, ooh, like I need a lot of reference and like study. Sometimes make something I really love, sometimes make something horrible. You know?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's trial and error. Right?
Yeah, and I always send to my friends like, hey, what do you think? You know, they're like, this is horrible. I was like, all right, right, yeah. I like my friend being honest. It's always good to have friends who give like feedback. Yeah,
that is great. I may have you be that friend.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you'll be honest with me.
Or you probably get a text from me like 1 a.m, like, what do you think about this perspective? They're like, dude, I'm trying to sleep. You know, I'm that guy just like, hey, what do you think?
Seriously,
You know?
should do that because my sanity guy is my husband, and he's like my husband, right? So he can't really say, well, not that great. Well, sometimes he does, but he does it so kindly. So sometimes I'm like, is he being truly honest with me or not?
Oh, yeah, it's partially true, right? I don't know, but hey, all your video looks great, so I think the husband's doing a great job.
Thanks, thank you.
Yeah, well, Inking Pack in the chat. Yeah, the greatest person will be the one who will use AI correctly. That is true.
Yes,
yeah.
I love that comment because there is so many tools out there, and some of them are great, some of them are okay, and some of them are terrible, right?
Yeah.
So I think the person that is really gonna come to the top is gonna be the person that knows the tools that are the best and knows how to use them.
Have like a strong foundation, understanding.
Yes.
Like you're art director, these are just like tools that help you to like bring your vision, right? But the stronger your vision is, the better it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also with AI, like some people are like, well, that's so easy. You just write a prompt and it creates it for you. It's not. And I feel like people are getting better about that because a year ago, people thought AI was just like you have a button, a magic button, and it creates something amazing and you're done. Now people are playing more with it and figuring it out. It's not quite like that, but there's still a little bit of that, oh, that's all AI. That's just like easy. Anybody can do that.
Kane, is that how you say K-I-N? Yeah. Because I love doing old school compositing, use AI for ideas, but use multiple photo assets for the actual project. Me too. Yeah, that's how I use it. And Faye, say hi in the chat.
Oh,
Faye's gonna be in the live stream with us. Yeah. Oh, I haven't met her yet, so I'll meet her in like 2 hours. Oh, in an hour.
She's awesome.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So it's really cool. Yeah, because I still see like a lot of my artist friends, they'll post their artwork, but people are still like, hey, what's the problem? Is this AI? And then they're just like feel stressful about it.
Yeah.
But hopefully, but it was kind of cool. Like I felt with AI being using so much in everywhere, in every case, it's kind of cool that now for artists who paint or use like traditional way or concept show like behind the scene in their process or even use or don't use AI.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a great way to interact with your community or like showing like a different way of interactions.
Yeah.
Showing that, hey, this is like the process behind, so it's not just, as you say, not just one prompt and go. It's actually there's multiple way of using it and polishing, and the design thing. But as you say, right, it's getting so much content out, overwhelmed.
And also the prompts,
everywhere.
like how you write your prompt makes all the difference. Like,
it's crazy people sell prompt, like I saw that, like, yeah. I'm just like, just type,
Yeah, but like,
I know this
how you
technique,
set up your prompt, like first, you have to talk about the scene, the camera movement, the lighting. Like there's so many things that people miss out. And so that's what I was saying. There's a learning curve there.
You help me with my prompt later because I just type.
I would love to. Yes.
My prompt is so short that Firefly always pop up says like, shouldn't you make this longer? I was like, no, like you do the work,
Now the good thing when you're using images, like we'll walk through this in a bit, but when you're using image to video, it's a little bit easier because AI already has the image, right?
Yeah.
It already has the lighting. It already has kind of the setting. But when you're creating from scratch, like zero, like AI has no idea what you want, like that's when you really have to be very, very specific.
Right? I thought you were my friend AI. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. How do you feel about AI over the last couple of years? Do you feel a little bit better about it? Because I mean, you're like a true artist.
Oh, no. Thank you.
You were creating amazing work like before AI. Like how do you feel about AI now versus how you felt when you first all started?
AI got me just sweating, you know.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, I got to save some topic for my session too.
Oh, okay.
No. But yeah, with AI, it's just kind of crazy how the whole thing just shifting, right? Because before, like, we still have to find a lot of photo from compositing the stocks and trying to get a photo of it, but now you can pretty much generate like the environment with like the prompt, you know, something that's like easier to do. You still need to spend a lot of time trying to make it as real as possible, but you'll see on my live later too, I'll show like the difference of like some of the struggle I'm still going with. But for a lot of work, yeah, it's pretty much like you have to adapt it and then use it, you know. So it's scary, but you know, getting used to it, stay on top of the game, right?
Yeah. And I love how you're adapting to it and adopting AI, because I think people who are not are missing out. I really do. It's just so powerful, and you can do so much, and other people in your niche are gonna be using it and raising the bar. So should we dive into the showing?
Yeah,
let's do it. All right. Keep me on a schedule, Ted.
No, we got time, you know. Okay, that's on schedule. Don't worry. I just want to make sure I don't want to bore you guys with the AI topic, because she's doing so much amazing artwork. And you know, the video work requires longer time to edit it.
So I showed this video earlier today, and where I add all these elements to my video in Photoshop. So there's a lot of work that goes into this. But I'm gonna focus mainly on the animation of the animals. But really quickly, I want to just give people just a high level view of how I turn, because a lot of people ask me, how do you add elements to a video using AI, using Photoshop, right? Because Photoshop is just for images, so it's not for video. So
the only thing I know was the expanded background when it first came out. That's what everybody was doing. Expanding, use the still background, but like everything else is still like film, you know. But I know it has changed so much.
So what I do, in this case, you know, I'm in a field, and there's, you know, it's just a canvas. Plain canvas, what I call it. I live in Minneapolis, so we have a lot of fields like this, which I love because I can add and do things. So it's awesome. So I'm there, and so what I usually do when I have a video like this, like I want to add elements, I create a snapshot. Here there's an export frame button here at the bottom, so I can export the frame and then bring it to Photoshop. So there I am in Photoshop. So then,
am I blocking the layer? I think I'll move myself to the other side. There you go. You know, magic.
And that wasn't AI. That was Jacob.
That was Jacob. Actually, see, we still record human works.
Okay, so here I am in Photoshop, and what I'm gonna do, and I already have these layers selected, but essentially what I do is I go to my little lasso. We move some things around here. I don't know where my lasso went.
Press L. It's a shortcut.
But anyways, so I use the lasso tool to add elements to my scene.
Where's your lasso tool go?
I don't know, but it's okay because I already have them here. Okay. So I had this. I wanted to add a piano. I'm like, I want a piano, but it can't be any piano. It has to be a different color. Anyways, I found this piano somewhere. And Photoshop now has ability that you can bring an element, like not necessarily has to be AI generated. In this case, I want a specific piano, and I wanted to, you know, have the brand and everything. So you can now go to image. I believe. Actually, no, sorry. It's new. So
Harmonize.
You can go to Harmonize.
Yeah, I know it's new. Wait, move your tool. Yeah. So once you click the layer, the one that you want to auto composite, quote unquote, harmonize is the correct word. So on your task toolbar, if you can find it, it's on window, and then underneath is the what was the toolbar's full name again? If you go on window, click window real quick. contextual.
Contextual taskbar.
Yeah, I always forgot. I just call it the toolbar. The taskbar. So when you select the layer, it's gonna automatically pop all the options that you can click Harmonize and you can show them the magic.
Yeah. So because I mean it looked okay. It didn't look terrible. It could have looked worse, but once I harmonize it, this is how it looks. And obviously the color is a little bit more muted because it was a little bit dark that day. So and this is an AI tool. So AI knew, okay, the lighting needs to come down a little bit, the color needs to be a little bit more muted, so the piano now matches. So then after that, I added some beautiful flowers. Then I added a little bit more flowers.
We love flowers.
And some mountains.
Why is it always spring there at where you live right now?
There's always so many flowers, and it's always so nice.
Wait, so is there a particular flower you like to use the most, or you just go like
lupines? I think they're cool. I love them.
Is there like a flower language meaning behind it?
No, lupines are the flowers that are in Iceland. They're just they look like this, very similar.
Yeah, I was just curious. Does it smell good or like?
I don't know. I haven't been to Iceland. I need to go. I'll let you know later. But they're so beautiful. So.
Many ask, amazing work. It's like when you export the image to PNG, how do you make sure the resolution stays the same?
That's a good question.
Yeah, so
I think
it's popping.
Exports it. Let's see what's the.
Do you export it as a PNG or you?
He exports it as a JPEG, I believe.
You do as a JPEG.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So, I actually, he always exports it the 1080 1920.
Yeah.
So that's what Instagram is, so I never have to change that, but that's a good question. Now, I gotta say, Photoshop now has a feature. If you go to image, you can generate upscale. So you can also do this, and you can do 3x, 4x if you wanna, increase the pixels there.
Yeah. Nate said, the flowers are a nice touch. I agree.
Oh, thank you. Yay. So, of course, this looks beautiful, but then I'm like, you know what? Even when I was there in the field, there were animals. They were like bunnies and stuff. I'm like, I need to add those guys. So I added a bunny with a white tail. And I added a baby deer, a fawn.
Baby deer.
Yay.
A fawn.
Yes.
Bambi. No Bambi.
Yeah, Bambi.
Too sad.
Because then it's like, this is going to be like a Disney-inspired video. It's fine.
Ooh, do you have a favorite Disney movie?
Oh my gosh.
I gotta ask.
Aladdin. I love Aladdin.
Aladdin?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good choice. Yeah. That's nice.
I love it. How about you?
Ooh, there's so many.
So many and so good.
Okay, I'm gonna go easy. I'm just gonna go with Lion King.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Because I like the soundtrack and everything. But I do like the old school sound of was it Fantasia? The Mickey Mouse one? Because that was like something I have to watch, learning, but also I really enjoy. There's many. Yeah, that was a hard question. I don't know why I just asked you that.
I knew right away. I'm like,
yeah, and then you're like, here, Uno research. I was like, oh, that was hard.
Beauty and the Beast is a good one, though, too. Okay, so once I have all my elements here in Photoshop, usually what I do is I bring this back into Premiere Pro, and so I save this. So you can export this, export it.
So you go to File,
Export as PNG. So I just export it, or you can export it as JPEG and make sure that the dimensions are right. So I do that, and then I bring it to Premiere Pro, and if I go to the right project here. So I add a layer. So I add the image as a layer in Premiere Pro, and then I mask around it. So I show up. So I'm still moving, and things are still happening there. So if I go to Effect Controls.
Premiere and like After Effects scares me,
You can see my mask here. Premiere Pro scares you? Why?
It's just something I don't really touch.
Oh, of course. And
I can cut the video and add the audio. I was like, that's good enough.
That's it.
Yeah. Mask is fun. It's getting easier to use now, so I enjoy it.
It is a little overwhelming when you first start using it because there's so much here.
I know.
But then when you start working in After Effects, then Premiere Pro becomes like, oh man, this is easy.
I called my friend. I was like, hey, how busy are you this week? I need this video done.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart.
So,
it's always good.
Yeah.
Here. Okay, so this is what I do. So then I add a mask around it, and you obviously want to feather the mask quite a bit, because sometimes there is some changes in lighting when you go to Photoshop and bring Photoshop back.
That's true. That's true.
So then all the elements that I added are there, but the animals are missing, and that is because if I go back to Photoshop, what I did is I removed the animals, I saved this, I brought it back to Premiere Pro, and now I have everything but the animals, because now we're going to go to Firefly and we're going to animate the animals and then bring them back to Premiere Pro.
Oh, the paid actors.
Woo! Yeah. So now, one thing that a little trick for everybody is a lot of people, when I post videos like this, they ask me, I try to animate and everything got distorted and everything was just a mess. And that happened to me as well. If I bring this to Firefly and I ask AI, hey, can you make the deer move and the bunny, choose some grass or whatever? Firefly is gonna be like, okay, but what about the piano? What about the dress? What about and it's gonna just get creative and do stuff with all of that. And it's gonna create something really weird. And it's gonna add camera movement even though you tell it not to. I mean, it's just gonna freak out. So what I do is I crop the parts that I want AI to generate, and then I just bring that back into Premiere Pro and add it that way.
Okay, so you're doing bunch of layer of rendering the same shot and lighting, but with different subject each time, and then you combine them back into Premiere.
Yes.
Oh, that's the trick. I didn't know that.
That is the trick.
If you me being a smart ass, I'll just type a very long prompt and then keep doing it till one of us. You know what? That looks good enough.
It will not work. So what I do, and you can save. You can save this file just to show people. I usually, because you don't want to mess up your, so.
I have the Final 1, Final 2, Video 5, Video 6, Test 1, Run 2, 3.
I think I may already have a tutorial one. Yeah, I do. So I'm going to save a different copy just so I can crop this. So what I'm going to do is just crop this. And I use the 9:16. I feel like it works better with AI with this.
Really?
With this, I don't know if it's me, what I think is.
Hey, if it's working, it's working,
If it works,
I believe you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do this again, 9:16, and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna create two. Oh shoot! We're gonna create two screenshots. One is gonna be with the deer and one without. So then we're gonna do in Firefly, and I'll show you guys. So basically this is what you do. You will crop it, and then you will save it, and then come here and remove the animals. So, and then do the same thing, crop it and save it. So I'm gonna go back to Firefly.
Ooh, I'm gonna guess what you're gonna do. This is like maybe I'll hide the secret, pretend I know what you're doing. I was guessing the starting frame and the ending frame.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. So here we are. So I have this is my prompt, and so the first frame. I just deleted it.
Yeah, you can upload back in there, or it's gone.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So my first frame is basically this, what you guys are seeing. Just no fawn, no little deer.
Yep.
And then the second frame would be the image with the deer.
So basically, a quick way is like you are telling the Fireflies like, hey, this is the starting frame. Nothing's in there, but keep it as the same as my original background. And then the second frame is where the deer showed up, so the Firefly will understand like, okay, the deer is gonna now come in, walk, and end up there, but still have the same background or least movement, so keep the same. So when you mask it, it looks like, oh yeah, it's just like so naturally belong to there.
Yes. And I've somehow deleted it, but it's fine. That's
okay. We saw your screenshot.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, there you go.
There it is. Okay.
Don't click it.
Don't click it. So there he is. So there's one without and then one with. So now AI knows, okay, my start frame is going to look like this. And then the prompt is going to be, baby deer walks gracefully and very slowly into the frame. He lowers his head to snap some grass, and then he looks up.
I'm going to try this.
Yeah, so then look at that.
Aww.
Baby, he's so cute.
Yum, 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 yum. It's like a ramen grass.
Yeah. So, okay, so this is how it
it's
works.
Pretty real.
Yeah, and
kind of scary.
I know, right? It's crazy. So, and obviously the resolution here is not that great, but it's fine because this is a little part of our video. So whenever you add it to the video, it's gonna look fine. So if I go back to Premiere Pro, then...
So this is where you import the...
Yeah, so you export it, right? You export this frame from Firefly, the one that we just created, and then you bring it here to Premiere Pro.
Wait, but how do you make sure it's at where you screenshot it?
Yeah, there's...
Overlay it or mask it?
Yep, you...
Okay.
So it's right here. I want to make sure I'm on the right...
So there's no easy way.
There's no easy way. But it's so much fun. You can do so much. So there it is. There's the deer walking in. And obviously the same process applies for the bunny.
Yeah.
And then you can see the mask around the deer. So I still mask around it to blend it all in. Otherwise you'll see the lines. Are we allowed
to zoom in a little bit? Or I'm just curious. Like, I want to see what's there. Ah.
There he is, looking all cute. There he is, and then I'm gonna play it again. So you can see I masked around it just to blend it all a little bit better too.
It blended so well. Wow.
Yeah, it's insane.
You're playing the piano.
And I'm playing the piano, yeah. And I think I added another frame here. You can see I have a connection here because the video was, excuse me, 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But I wanted more, so I took the last frame of the video that we just created in Firefly, and I added that as my first frame.
Yep.
And then I said, hey, can the deer just be standing chewing some grass?
Look around,
chewing some
hang
grass.
Hang out around there.
So then that's what you see here. So he's just standing and chewing and just looking around and chewing.
I mean, that's a real
grass.
Disney princess moment right there.
Oh, right. That's cute. I love this video. Yeah.
That's so cute.
So that's how you add an animal.
So that's how you do all the lions and all that other cool thing. Now I know all the secret. I was like, you know.
And you can do this with not just animals, but like water fountains. I animated a water fountain. I animated a waterfall, ocean, literally anything that has movement. You can add it this way.
Wow.
Yeah.
That really.
And again, the trick is to really like narrow it down for AI, make it as simple as possible, as far as the images that you're feeding AI, and then it will be a lot easier. Literally, this took me a couple of prompts, and you just got it. Whereas before I learned this trick, I would be like, for hours, like, come on, don't move the piano, leave the piano alone.
Yeah, like piano start walking off the frame. I was like, this is too Disney, you know? It's like Beauty and the Beast, everything start dancing.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah, so make sure you guys leverage Premiere Pro or any other video editing app to add elements to your videos this way instead of feeding the entire thing to
Wait, so what
AI.
about the part you're playing piano? Because the piano wasn't there, right? So
the
did
piano
you
wasn't
generate
there. That's me
the
acting.
video?
That's my acting
did you
skills.
just go like this?
Yes.
Wait, can you remove the piano and just play it? Oh. I want to see. I'm just curious.
Really?
Yeah. I'm curious,
Let's see.
What does it look like without the
Oh, that's
piano,
so funny that you want to see that.
So
it's just me. If I can find it.
Oh yeah, if you can't find it, don't worry.
Yeah, if
we can replace the piano too, like.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. But literally, I was just there, like.
So you were just like.
So I'm sitting on a chair, and I figure.
Oh, so there is a chair. Oh, okay.
There is a chair I'm sitting on, and then I figure I just have to keep my arms at this level. So then, and I don't play the piano, so I'm like, people are gonna just commenting like, "What the heck is she doing?" But thankfully, nobody said anything. So I'm like,
I'm gonna go on there, comment like, "Hey, what are you doing?
What the heck are you doing? That's not how you play the piano."
You're like, hey, be nice.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's amazing everything you can add and how you can animate it. And I did try to animate the piano keys, and
that would be too hard, right?
It was really hard actually for AI to do that. So
because like, what prompt would you use? It might work in close out, but still with the finger movement, everything.
Yeah, I just wasn't getting it, so I just left it as it is, and I added some shadows and to make it look like I was there. I was casting some shadows, and I think it looks fine.
Oh, you did casting shadow too?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's a lot.
So
okay. So there is shadow.
Yeah, there is some shadow there.
It does look like you're playing. You can't really tell. Wait, so were you filming by yourself or your husband was filming?
Oh, my husband was helping me.
So,
yes.
oh, he see what is he looking like?
Yeah. yeah.
And then magical. They're like, what is she up to?
So every time I go record a video, like, I just pray there's nobody there because I'm like
maybe someone walk past by is like
in an empty field or like in a tennis court with a huge dress and people are like, what is she doing?
It's fine. It's fine, you know. Like they gotta see the vision, right? Like, hey, you know, you want to know what I'm doing? Just follow me, and you'll find out in 2 weeks.
Yeah. That's what I do. I'm like,
that's
I'm a content creator, and I use AI. Once I tell them that, they're like, oh, that's so cool. What are you gonna do here?
Is there like a new term for like content creator who use AI to elevate their creation, so it doesn't sound like they're only using AI?
Yeah, no, and there should be. But no, because most people think of an AI content creator as somebody who just
only
does
use
AI, right?
Yeah.
Like the whole video is AI. Their faces or somebody's face doesn't show up. But this is definitely a merging.
It's like a new gen coming.
It's a new
out,
type of.
Any suggestion?
Yeah.
Chat. Type in the chat. Give us a good name, a new name for this era, right?
For this era. Yeah. AI enhanced. I have a course and it's
but
called
I wanted to
AI
sound cool,
video.
you know. I'm not saying AI is not cool, but I wanted to sound cool.
Yeah. You're right. We need a good name.
Yeah, we need a better name.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is how it's done, and then this is how I added the bunny. There's a bird here too that I added.
Oh yeah, where's the bird?
Yeah, the bird. I think oh no, there
right
it is.
there.
Yeah, there it is.
So how do you make? So you screenshot the piano and then the surfers, and then you put a bird generate and have them fly in.
Yes.
On there.
Yes. Yep.
Tricky.
The first frame was the piano by itself, and I still cropped it because I actually didn't want it to see me. Because once AI sees me, it's gonna start dreaming, doing things like, oh, she's gonna move, she's gonna do this. So
do you add the camera movement after too?
Yes.
Or you generated?
Yes. So to add the camera movement, what I do is I nest the entire thing. So if these were all of my layers, I would just nest them.
Virtual imagination. VI. Okay, that's kind of cool. VI, virtual imagination.
Virtual imagination. There you
Matrix,
go.
you know.
So I would just nest it and then add camera movement. Now, there's different ways to do this.
Yeah.
There's the wiggle effect in After Effects.
I like the wiggle effect that is like handheld camera.
That feels more realistic. I used to use a preset that it was the fake camera movement preset. I think I have it here. And that one also works.
Dreaming Pinks.
Yeah.
That's cool,
I don't have it here. I have it on my main computer at home, but so
where all the
basically,
secret happens.
it's a preset, and then you just drop it there, and it automatically adds camera movement. And you guys can Google it. There's a lot of people who offer them. And then there's like 5-7 different settings that you can select and then see what camera movement looks best. But yeah, you have to nest everything, put everything in one clip here, and then you add the camera movement, so everything moves together as opposed to like
left and right,
the different elements moving.
Everybody disbanded, break apart.
Yes,
that's
exactly.
cool. Yeah. I like that.
Thank
That's
you.
Really, really fun way to do it, because I never thought about like breaking into different parts.
Right.
I'm lazy, so I'm just like, here's a photo, do your magic. You know, I was like, why is it not working? Turned out it was my problem.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it took me a little bit to figure that out. And then one day I was just like, okay, what if I just give it this? Especially with the camera movement, because I kept writing like, honestly. Like,
I know, because I do the same thing too. I'll write a prompt and be like, oh, still shot, or like a zoom in, close up. I was like, it's not really doing what I wanted to do. Yeah.
If you keep it simple for AI, AI will listen. That's what keep it simple, stupid.
Like it's kind of funny because we have to learn a way to talk to AI that understand it. I'm just like, this feels like the other way around, right?
Right. See, that's what I was saying. It's not that simple. It's not as simple as entering a prompt and AI is gonna take care of everything for you. There's you have to learn how to talk to it. You have to, and it's funny because every model is different. So it's almost like you have to learn every model.
I know, it's weird.
And there's so many models out there, but choose the ones that work for you, for your workflow, for the type of work that you do, and really learn how to talk to it, and you're gonna get really, really good results. And like I was saying earlier, focus on the scene, like what's happening, focus on the camera movement if you want camera movement. If you don't, make sure you mention that.
Can you give us some like example of some of the camera movement name?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I actually looked this up because I'm not a videographer, right? Like I just literally, like I said, AI opened the doors for me to do this. So so I'm learning as I go. And I realized there is like technical names for camera movements.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that, but so there is obviously the pan movement.
The pan, yeah.
Pan, and then pull. It was pull in and pull out.
Pull in, pull out, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the orbital camera, so it goes around the subject. That one was pretty cool. I tried that last week. So the camera goes around.
Do you have a favorite one that you like?
I like the orbital because if AI is good, it's gonna show more of what's happening around you, right? Like not for something like this, but if we were to create a video from scratch, or even if you were to give it an image and say animate this and do the orbital camera movement, it's gonna like show like around. Like if you're in a castle, it's gonna create what the castle will look like around this person. So it's always really fun to see what it comes up with, and some of the stuff is good. Like I'm like, holy cow! Like I created one where it had candles, and when it was doing the camera movement, I started seeing like candles everywhere and columns. I was like, wow!
It's like Harry Potter, or like
it was just beautiful.
That's cool.
So it's just always fun to see what's gonna do. The daydreaming of AI, sometimes it works against you, but a lot of times can work, for you. Like if it daydreams, every once in a while, it's gonna daydream something really good, and you're like, okay, I wouldn't even have thought of that. We're gonna go with that.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
You know what I mean?
It's like kind of nice, giving like different suggestions, showing you like the potential.
Yeah, exactly. So like for this video, I originally was gonna do something a little bit different, but when I was in Photoshop, I started adding the flowers, and then I was like, wait, this looks like Disney-like. Let me add the mountains, and wait, I need to add. I think this is screaming for an animal. Like, let's do that. So, as you keep going and working with AI, sometimes your direction is gonna change from what you originally had in mind.
Oh yeah.
And that's also fun. Like AI becomes like a partner, right? That you're working with to help you come up with ideas or to help you take a project a different direction, perhaps. So that's also fun. That's a part of working on these projects that I also enjoy. Like I just never know what's gonna look like when I work on it, because I could go a different direction based on what AI is also daydreaming.
Nice.
Yeah.
We still have like 15 minutes left. Is there anything you want to try? Show a live demo? I don't want to put pressure on you.
No, it's fine. You know what we can do? I also have these.
Yeah, Philip said beautiful, great job.
Good
work.
Thank you so much. Let's see. So I added a lion to my backyard.
Okay, so talking about lion, actually it wasn't a lion, but this is like super random thing. While you're finding a file, it's basically, I remember one time I called my friend. I forgot what she was doing, but she was in Texas, and it was like a sanitary, or I don't know where she was, but she had a tiger in her backyard. I think it's like one of those like rescue animal like center or whatever she was staying at. And then when we're FaceTime, she's like, "Oh yeah, check out this tiger car." I was like,
"Stop!"
It's like it was scary, I was like, "What are you doing there?" But anyway, that was a tiger. But
was she safe?
She's fine. Yeah. I think there were like a lot of professional people around, so it's actually that she was just staying there with her friends or something.
That's
but
amazing. What an experience!
Like, that's a big tiger, It's not full grown, but it's still scary because when the cats are young, they play kind of rough.
Right.
So
you never know.
I'm just like the nails look scary.
Hey, got those nails, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know, apology or something. But it was pretty cool seeing like FaceTime a tiger.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it was like a few years ago.
That is awesome. Now the tiger's pretty.
The tiger's probably huge right now. Yeah.
You wouldn't even want to FaceTime with it.
Maybe got released back to. I don't know, but it was an interesting experience.
That is interesting.
But now you two can have a lion in your backyard.
Yeah, so this is just a random photo of my backyard, and I added a lion.
So did you pet the lion, or like what's the story we have?
So I'm
here?
not here. It was just like a test, but I wanted to add a lion that was sitting down because I wanted to morph my dog, who looks like a teddy bear. Like he's like, he has the white mouth and he has these colors. I'm like, what if I morph him into a lion? So
how do you do that?
Well, yes. I don't have that whole workflow against my computer home, but I can show you guys the animation though that I did with the lion, because it worked out really good. I was pretty impressed. Now I gotta tell you guys, Firefly is my favorite go-to app for animals. It does such a good job with the movement. The fur always looks natural to me. I'm touching the fur like I have fur. The fur looks natural to me. The movements, the eyes, it just does such a great job.
We should wear like a fur coat next time.
Yeah, next time.
And someone's got Murphys to like lions.
Okay, so I wanted to morph my dog into a lion, and then do the lion do their grrr, you know. So,
oh yeah, did you try the new sound effect?
Yes.
It was so fun.
It is so fun. It's addictive. And I'm actually doing a session talking about that later. Like,
oh yeah, I think I'm hosting. No, wait, it's Faye. No, I'm hosting you. Yeah, I'm hosting you again.
We'll play with that a little bit, and we'll probably play with this guy too.
It's by raw.
But look at this. Look at the. Oh my gosh! Like you can even see the teeth look so like real. Like it's insane. The movement of the fur. I mean, obviously he's sitting in a funny position. I know that.
You spend a lot of time on TikTok, right? You ever see those like animals start dancing one?
Oh, I know.
I was like, can Firefly do that too? You know, make the lion break dance.
Yeah, I don't know. We can try it.
What if you? Yeah, can you do it? Yeah. Okay, what if you type like?
Make this guy dance. How about that?
Do you guys want to see the lion do ballet or like break dance or swing dance?
Yeah. Tell us. Okay,
would he actually do it, or is he gonna morph into a person?
He's sitting down. Let's try it.
Lion standing up on his back, two legs, and start dancing.
Stands up, yeah, on his back, 2 legs, and starts dancing. Let's do dancing. Do you want any specific ballet or?
Well, we'll let it test it out.
Let's see. Okay.
We'll have to test it out, you know.
Okay. So, do we want to keep the camera static?
Yeah, steady camera. So do you put the camera movement prompt first or after?
Actually, first. I was about to just like cut this.
Yeah, because I think someone told me the tips is like perspective, and then actions, subject actions.
Subject action. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perspective.
And then
subject.
Firefly also has an option here for static, but I also always enter in the prompt because sometimes it doesn't
double check it. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, let's see what happens. Oh my gosh. Okay, if this works, you have to post it on TikTok.
Yeah, that would be cool. I see a lot of videos is like this person's camping, open the tent, the animal just come and be like, and start
that's
dancing.
A good idea. Yeah, I have one that I had an elephant come out of a suitcase. And I was just playing with it.
Wow, you do use Firefly a lot.
I even deleted stuff, so this is.
That's cool.
Yeah, this is okay. So this guy.
I don't have that many video.
I deleted stuff last night because I'm like, okay, this is too much.
The Firefly.
Yeah, I'm addicted. It's just so fun. Like I said,
fun,
everything that
it's way faster too. Like I remember when Firefly just came out. The video takes forever to make one video. I was losing my mind, you know.
Oh, really?
Because it's
like, I'm multitask.
It took like 5 minutes or 3 minutes. Maybe it
was
was 2
at
minutes.
The very beginning.
The very first.
Yes,
the very
no,
first.
I hear you.
And and then like I make mistakes. So I was just I gotta do it again. But now just like one click, it's like whoop.
Yeah.
Where's our dancing lion?
Yeah, let me open a different window here. But since we're here.
Oh yeah. Coming out.
I want to show you the elephant. I don't know why. I think our Wi-Fi is slow.
Too many videos. I'm not telling you.
Maybe opening a different browser.
No, let it load.
Yeah, we'll just let it load. I mean, it takes a while for the lion to dance and the elephant come out of the suitcase. I feel like you become a magician working with AI, or at least that's what I do. Like, elephant comes out of the suitcase. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Let me go to here. By the way, this is how you go to your. Yeah, I think our Wi-Fi is slow or something.
Oh, probably.
Is yours slow?
I don't know. I haven't been touching my computer. Let me check. Yeah.
It's not liking it. Or maybe
it's
my computer then. Too much AI.
Maybe this is rendering.
I think it's rendering something. I actually can hear it going brrr.
Yeah, I can hear your computer go like.
Yeah. All my files are so big too. Like Premiere Pro, Photoshop. Also when I'm adding things.
Oh wow.
It takes a lot of space. By the way, a little trick when you're in Photoshop and you're generating, make sure you delete the generations that you don't want, that you're not using.
Otherwise it's gonna make a huge
Oh my gosh,
file.
it takes so much space on your computer.
I can hear your laptop going like really fast.
Yeah. So I think because I have all this stuff open and it's just, but we'll see what happens.
I type like lion dancing, it gave me a complete different lion dancing.
Oh!
You know?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's too bad. So okay. Sorry guys, my computer sucks.
Wait, is it still generating?
No, it's just my computer literally like you can hear. Let me just get out of Photoshop too. Save.
Wait, refresh it real quick.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I was having trouble yesterday too, but I thought it was the hotel Wi-Fi.
Oh, maybe it's the laptop.
I think it may be. I gotta delete some.
I wonder if it's because the
stuff.
cache
Or move it to my backup.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
delete backup.
Backup.
Yeah, I've been burned before deleting.
Now I
files.
have high expectation of like the line density.
Yeah.
Because it's like still rendering. Oh, it looks like it's going.
Honestly, it's probably already done. It's just I can't see it with my computer.
I know.
But anyways.
Unless, let me see. I could do lion.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is when this happens, sometimes you just gotta exit the web browser.
Let's see. Drum roll, please.
Are you gonna? What are you doing there?
I am playing on my Firefly lion dancing. We can jump to my screen.
Yeah.
Standing on
Put the camera movement first.
Back. Oh yeah. Okay. So basically, what I did is I pop into Firefly, tap into the lion scene in the backyard. Still shot of a lion standing on its own two legs and dancing. See if this works, while you recover yours. Oh, I forgot to click the camera movement. Also, I had the setting on 540p, so it's probably faster.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is taking longer. Oh, let's get in there.
No, it's going.
Oh, all right. We ready?
Oh my gosh. Okay. I get excited.
It's not dancing.
Oh. You thought about it?
I don't know. I generated this without the thing. I just put line dancing, so it start going left and right.
Oh, cute.
So I guess the Firefly does on this. Okay.
Maybe dancing with.
Dancing.
Moving
standing.
his feet. Like we need to guide it. Like how do you want it to dance?
And jump in the air.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Can you make a video of you dancing with the lion? Was it Dancing with the Wolf? That was a TV show. Or can you like do like a ballroom dance with the lion?
You
I don't know how that would work.
You could, yes.
He does not want to dance.
Oh! I love it. He's trying.
Okay, I'm just gonna take the reference frame off and then see if it will generate something for me. But that was pretty funny.
That is funny. Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Come in clutch.
Yeah, it's definitely trying, and the movements are looking good. So we just need to guide it a little bit more, I think.
Yeah.
She said jumping, so it did jump.
Okay, let's see. I don't think you want to dance.
Oh.
Okay, maybe no jump. What's a dance move?
What's a dance move? What's the name
Salsa.
of a dance move? Maybe Chad can help us.
How do you spell salsa?
Oh my gosh.
This is gonna end up horribly.
Now, the thing though, I gotta say, we'll see what happens, but this model, the Firefly model, is trained on Adobe stock assets.
Yes.
So it's just trained on real things. It's not really trained on an animal doing something funky or like how to, you know what I mean? Like it's trained on actual images and videos that were taken by photographers.
So I guess you need real video of lion doing.
So I don't know. I feel like with Firefly, which is why I like it. Like it just creates very realistic shots, which is why I like to use it. But when you want to do something a little bit funkier like that, it may take a little bit more. Like your prompt's gonna have to be a lot longer.
I like to break stuff, so the teens that watching me live is like sweating. He's like, "What is he doing?" You know, like, I'm gonna try this prompt and see if it
We're
works.
gonna try it live, so everybody can see.
I just want to see.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Okay. That is not waltz, maybe.
I think that's. If I saw a lion dancing,
doing ballroom.
There you go. There you go. See, you got it.
You can wear the lion wear a dress, like a tutu.
Oh my gosh, I actually did that before.
Oh, you did that? Nice.
No, I'm sorry, not a dress. He was wearing like hair curls.
Okay, nice. Oh, let's see if you're.
Yeah, let me see if this works now. I had to restart my computer.
No, he's not. He's trying. I mean, I guess this is what it would look like if you're trying to make a lion dance. He's like, what do you want, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Unless he was completely.
Is it working on your side?
Let's see. I think so.
A lion wearing tutu. How do you spell tutu?
T-U-T-U.
Standing up, doing ballet. Is that how you spell ballet? I don't know. I can't spell, guys. But it's okay. Firefly is smart enough to understand.
It does, correct. Yeah, it's true.
Your computer doesn't want to go back to
It
Firefly.
just doesn't. It's done. It's like, girl, we're done.
Girl, we're clocking it. Oh, wait. Wait, the leg is... I don't even want to press play.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Wait.
Oh!
Check out his
Oh, my
shoulder.
gosh. That's actually hilarious.
I don't know what to
You're
say,
going
guys.
for more.
I'm going for more, you know.
I want more. Give me more.
So what I did was, I don't know, changing the dancing name, the move, and then wearing a tutu. I guess it's.
Oh my gosh! Look at that. The tutu did it. It was the tutu. You got it. It's like a tutu got it. I got you.
I'm gonna stop right there because I don't know where this is gonna go. This is like raw. I didn't rehearse any of this, but hey, he's you know, the dragon. Sorry, not dragon.
Lion.
The lion dancing. You know, in backyard. So we went from this to this.
That's actually better. I gotta say, the last one. I like the last one the best.
The last one's scary. You know?
What does the chat think?
The chat? I don't know. The chat didn't say anything. Oh, what does the chat say?
Guys,
that's
keep it
a
up.
horror movie. I'm sorry. But yeah.
Lisa Fernandez. Oh,
Well, we got 2 minutes out. What else should I try? Not like horrifying people, you know. Okay. I got. Wearing a jumpsuit. No, tracksuit. Tracksuit doing break dancing.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just curious, you know,
this.
AI, right? Like some people shouldn't use AI
Ted.
with me, you know. Like I should probably stay away
I love
from
your
it.
imagination. You need to play more with this. Oh my gosh! Stop.
Whoa! Hey, actually, this
that's
is pretty cool.
good. Oh my gosh, that's really.
You know what's
good.
really cool? Well, we have 2 minutes. This has become my showcase. You know? You can generate sound effect, right? You can do like a hip hop beat. I can't hear it. I don't have like my sound down. But basically, you can click generate sound, and it will give you. Actually, I wonder.
I think we gotta use the headset. Oh.
So we can add on here, and then if we just play it. Oh, sorry, I gotta move my mouth.
That is so good though.
So guys, if you ever want to break dance with a lion and you don't have like a dance partner or video B-roll, just type the prompt, a lion wearing a tracksuit. So I think the prompt here was changing working is by changing their outfit.
Yes.
So basically, I think this triggers Firefly. I'm guessing, right? So this triggers Firefly to put like close on like someone.
Yeah,
based
to
on
realize, okay, they want
video,
a human animation
and then
on an
but keep
animal.
the face and other
But
thing
keep
as
the lion.
the animal.
Yes.
So you have.
Yeah. Stop. So freaking good.
You just got served by the lion.
Oh my gosh.
The lion king, the jungle, king of the jungle.
Okay, you're gonna post one of these in TikTok, like seriously.
He's like, what did you do today? You know, dance with the lion. But anyway, that's our time for this session. You know, so thank you guys for watching. You know, thank you Maria for showing us all the cool animation, how to add animal into your composite photo, right? So basically we did jump into Photoshop and then Firefly and then generate all the prop you need, and then we pop into Firefly generative video and then bring them back into Premiere, and then you mask it in video. Yeah, so for those who don't know you, where do we find you and your work?
Yeah, so I am on Instagram and TikTok as Glam Seasons. So well, there you go. Is he gonna show up?
Yeah, nice. Yeah, they usually put in the chat.
They usually do. Okay.
Yeah,
Glam Seasons. Yeah, so come and say hi, guys.
Yeah, and then stay tuned. Next come out is me, you know. Yeah, so I'm gonna do some quick demo, co-create with AI and Firefly, and then Phil will be host me, and then there's a few other sessions after. So yeah, stay tuned, stay here. We'll see you in 5 minutes.
Thank you for watching.
Bye. Breakdance with Love. And now we're with Firefly Video to bring my artwork into life. And now we're with Firefly Video to bring my artwork into life. So first we're gonna do some like elephant. Basically like this is like usually like a foreground I like to create, and then you have like an elephant standing 4 legs, tornado, the cloud is being eaten or generated on the top of the trunk. We can pop into Adobe Firefly. You can use text to image, and sometimes they'll generate something really cool for you. We're gonna type elephant, rise its trunk to the sky, comma, standing in grass field. Yeah, and look at this. Now we have like little perfect elephant. I am gonna go upscale on this because I do like this elephant right here. So I want to upscale it and download it before we go back to test the composition. So this is where you can actually drop the photo in straight to Photoshop and use generate expand. So Command T or Control T if you're on PC. Now you're on transform tool, kind of bring this down. So I'm gonna start it by just holding this 2 side right here and then kind of just generate fill because I don't need to type anything. There you go, see, yeah.
There you go, nice.
Thank you. I just select the top part and generate cloud, and then I got 3 different options. I like this option a lot, so I'm just gonna keep it there. You can always jump back to Adobe Stock and look for tornado. Oh. I just downloaded this photo right here. Hello there. Yeah. Now we're gonna pop the tornado that I just copied on here. The new also generate fill, you can kind of like just selecting the area and then kind of like just gem fill in between. So I'm gonna press Q, doing like a quick select again. I'm doing like a reverse way, so you have to like invert it. So Command T, Control T, right click, you'll see wrap, and then I just like kind of like invert this into the trunk of it. We're gonna save this, and let's jump back into Firefly and go to our beautiful test. Top frame is the starting frame of your generated video, and the bottom frame is your ending frame. Portrait and landscape, 24 frames per second. I put eye level, still shot, elephant, drinking cloud from the sky, realistic. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready for it.
All right, let's hope this works. Look at that. Okay. What you can do is download the video to your drive and then pop into Photoshop. What I want to do is that, for example, this is where you want it to stop. Grab a screenshot of it, I think.
Yeah, I normally just copy and paste it.
Yeah, you can copy and paste.
I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not.
So you can export this as a JPEG, and then you can go back to Firefly and then upload the last shot. We did this together, guys. So. And we are great. So this is actually pretty cool. It's like a whoosh.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming on, and thanks for walking us through that.
Bye.
Hi everyone, we are live.
Adobe Live.
This is Ted Chin.
Yes, it's me.
And this is Fei Wu. It's my first time, and I'm just so thrilled to be here. And I have the permission to briefly introduce myself. So I am Fei of Fei's World, and I absolutely admire your work.
No, I
Ted.
don't know what you do. So it's amazing, like meeting you in person. You know.
Follow me on Instagram. It's so magical. And then Maria's
thank you.
work, you
she's
guys,
amazing. Yeah.
right, you just inspire me literally all day, and I'm
Too kind.
I'm thrilled to be here, and I'm excited for your session.
Yeah.
Because we're here to talk about AI.
I know. I got so many questions I want to ask you too about AI. You know, our first 10-minute session is just gonna be talking about AI, quick chat about like how it changed industry, and then like in the creative field and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like a little more background about you, like your
sure.
introduction. Yeah. So like,
Sure.
what's your background in art and then the field? Because I know, well, I already know because I look it up. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you want to
so-
tell the chat?
Absolutely. Hey guys, so I'm Fei, and my next session is starting in 1 hour. I will make sure to reintroduce myself, but I run feisworld.com. It's FEISWORLD.com, and I primarily work with companies to create tutorials, educational content on not only how to sign up for an app, why they're so excited about it, but more importantly, how to really retain these customers. What are these tools really doing for their small businesses? That's my primary audience.
Yeah.
And as you know, I love your work because I also work with my mom, Xiang Li from Xiang Li Art.
Yes, amazing artist. Like she's how do I say this? Because her style is like
Chinese watercolor on silk.
Yeah, and then this is I come from the I grew up in Taiwan, so I have the same Chinese background and everything, and then like those type of painting are like the national treasure level, and her mom is one of the painter. But I was like, that's crazy, you know? Yeah, and yeah, so like I was also curious about that because her art is definitely classified as like very traditional, right? Very it's beautiful painting. And so what are her thoughts on AI, and is it changing anything about like her creative process, and also for you know, like how does this like AI affect you guys, because it's affect me differently, which I'll say after so
That's such a great question, and I'm so glad you asked that because my mom has been an artist for probably over 50 years. She spent 40 years at the Forbidden City in Beijing as a master artist. And AI is very new to her, but she's so excited about AI. Watching the work that you and Maria are doing, she's so intrigued. She's on Instagram. I'm like, Mom, trying not to like everything all at once. And she asked me, how is this done? And she loves seeing AI transforming her art, especially in public spaces. And the reason why I'm wearing this right now also, I still have my little badge. Maybe I should take it off.
don't want to show your whole name. I'm just kidding. Oh yeah.
And this is all from Xiang Li Art. I'm going to stand up real quick.
That's cool, yeah.
And
I like that.
Thank you. And using Photoshop AI, we're able to upscale her paintings because...
That's something I also heard some of my client was asking, like, hey, we have some like very old school painting or old photo that we need to upscale, but is there a way to do it? So that definitely come in clutch, yeah.
Yeah, because it's crazy when you work with print-on-demand companies. They require these massive assets, and in some cases we can retake photos of mom's art.
Yeah.
But if it's from 10 years ago, you know, certain moments you just can't really get back. So
yeah, that's true.
It's been really wonderful to learn from you guys how to do some of these things. And I'm someone who just simply, I do not have a professional design background. I didn't go to school for that. So my background is mostly in business and digital marketing. And you guys help us really transform our business as a result of this.
No, digital marketing, PR are every artist's best friend, just letting you know. Because they got all the ideas how to promote your artwork. And as an artist, you need to sell your art to survive in the world. Yeah. That's amazing. That's so cool. Yeah. So like, even for me, like, so a little background with me is like, I work in creative industry for like 10 years. I actually don't really talk about this too much online. I just say, hey, I'm a digital artist. I do the Photoshop composite and then the splash screen. But beside that, past 10 years, I've worked in anything that's like advertising related, right? Video productions, photography, events, lifestyle, everything, and then help on set, camera, and recently I learned how to produce too, and everything, like the whole thing. So it's really cool. But then seeing that how the AI coming and change a lot of way how the jobs require you to definitely have like a basic knowledge of how to use AI. So I work at this company. I'm not gonna say the name, no promo, but it's like a Gen Z pop culture magazine. A lot of people might know.
Nice.
They host conference sometime too for like buying cool thing like streetwear, which I have nothing. I don't understand anything. But in
the
the job, this is
cool.
like One Piece anime. But in the job description that I do contract with them, it requires us to use AI to help them to breed the vision because they want it like so fast and quick, but it still require a lot of like art directions and like a strong understanding fundamental of like art and the fashions and the street photography and everything and product merge. So it's just like the more experience you have based on previous, the better it gets when it comes to the mock-up that require us to make. So it's kind of crazy because it's like, at first I was like really worried. It's like, oh, is AI gonna take our job? And then it goes to, okay, AI does replace a lot of small tasks that we used to spend hours working on. But then it comes to back now, it's like, okay, then yes, we do have to use AI for our job, but then we just end up getting like putting a lot of work to do in the short amount of time. But that's off topic. But yeah, and then today, go ahead.
This is so cool to catch up. My first time live streaming and to get to know you through your work, but now hearing your backstory is incredible.
Oh yeah, I don't usually talk about the backstory, but they say, hey, talk about something like AI work. I was like, let me tell you all this, everything I was worried about, Yeah, so it was kind of interesting seeing like, especially with like Photoshop's update and then Firefly, and there's a lot of like retouching jobs. I also work at this fashion company like 10 years ago. That's my first office job ever. Actually, that's my last office job too. I haven't gone to office at all. But my job was like retouching, right? So I used to have to like remove the background, smooth the skins, like unwrinkle everything, and then that would just takes like so long to do. But now it's just simple, like few click and you're done and move on. But I don't really do that anymore. For photo shoot, I still do like quick retouch. It's like super easy. But now with like all the new tools, make it so easy, right?
Yeah, I can imagine that. There's so much post-production work you have to do for fashion, for video, everything, and yeah.
But I see like the pro and con. The pro is like, well, making faster, easier, so you get to enjoy and focus on other things. But the downside is like now you get way more work in short amount of time. So this is the balance, right? You gotta find the balance to it. But yeah, without talking too much about AI, we're gonna jump into today. I'm gonna show you guys some of the cool new update tool on Firefly and Photoshop. I'll be using Photoshop Beta because there's like 2 other tools that's currently on there that's not on regular Photoshop. Maybe it's on there, not yet updating. But Photoshop Beta is open to everyone, so you can just go onto Creative Cloud and download the app. You can try the beta version. And then I'm gonna show some of the cool thing of how creative process, Moodboard. Also show you, since you don't usually use some of this tool, right?
I know, I haven't used Moodboard. I'm so excited to learn more about that. Some of the other tools I've explored. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So obviously I have my Firefly open. I have all this tab open. This is something we did on the last session. We were just going like crazy and creative, but basically we were trying to figure out like a prompt to like animate a lion doing dance. I don't know if you saw this, but this was really funny.
Wow.
It was just something like Maria was trying to figure out like, hey, how can we make a lion dance? Because she does a lot of cool After Effects and a video composite of animals, and her is like a Disney princess like sing. She always do some really cool video. So I was just like, hey, like she has a lion in the backyard. I was like, I want to make the lion dance. Okay, so now jump back in. Now when you open your Firefly, there's also like this other 2 tab I usually check. You can always like type in like, hey, what's new with Adobe's new app? So it's like Firefly, what's new with Firefly? You can go on this page, or what's new with Photoshop. So this is one I'll kind of show you like, hey, on the July update, there's advanced controls of video generation, and then you can use the partner model to create vectors tool, and then there's resize. But you can also see in June, there's like, you can create like some like cool like sound effect, which I'll show you too, Firefly board. There's a lot of new updates. So if you wasn't sure like what was new, always like pop into here, just typing like, hey, what's new with Adobe Firefly? It will tell you all like the new cool update, which will pop into here. You'll see this beta board. So you click on it. It's like what inspires takes shape. This is all the weird board experimental board that I created, put on here. But if you wasn't sure how this worked, there's like feature project showing you like, hey, how people using the Firefly board. So basically how it works is that you drop some of the inspiration photos, put it next to each other, and you can remix and generate something cool. So you can tell this one is kind of like using the mushroom and chair to create like a mushroom chair, right? The interior design, product design of it is showing you like all this like cool way. So for me personally, I always look for like cool inspiration. So it's just like create a new board, and then you can pop into here, double click on the top as I do, Adobe Live, August 14, 2025, not 24. We're not time traveling. testing. I can't really spell, so testing Moodboard. There you go. Name can content. Whoops. You know what? Testing Moodboard. That would be fun, you know. Okay, so then we're gonna pop into this is all the photo I download from Adobe Stock. So basically, what you could do is go on Adobe Stock, stock.adobe.com, and then you can go into this free session. So you can use any of this for free, you know. So usually, like for example, if I'm looking for like, hey, I want something natures and landscapes, surreal style. So I'll type in mountain. You can see all the stuff I download. This is all free to use.
Yeah, I love Adobe Stock, by the way.
Me too. Yeah, I use it so much, you know.
Yeah.
And you can change the filter to like photos or to like any exclusive generated AI or not. Pop in here, and then you can just select the one you want. So what I did basically is downloading a whole bunch of Adobe Stock, which I'll show you guys. This is like the Shilin in China, right? The what do you call those? Like the rocky formations, like a limestone formation. I don't know. It's like inspired of that. It's like something I really like.
Very iconic.
Yeah. Iconic place. I don't think I've ever been. Maybe I did as a kid. I don't remember, you know. But it was really cool. It's like does travel as a kid counts because you don't really remember, but you've been to cool places, right?
Since this session, I think you have to go back.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're going there in our imagination, but this is just a way to use board. So what I'm gonna do is just drag the whole thing into here, and then there's like you can arrange them differently to make it look prettier, more organized. Yeah. Let's see. Well, also feel free to ask any question in the chat.
Yeah.
Have you guys been using Firefly board? I personally don't use it a lot, but I like it when I use it. So what you could do is like after putting all this next to each other, that's in that I like this too a lot, so I can just hold shift and select both of them, and you can click this remix, and then drag on one click, probably resize them. So basically what it will do is it will sample this two image and kind of like remix and generate to like a new environmental inspiration board. You can also describe what you want as is like a fantasy landscape. I don't really use fantasy too much as a prompt because sometimes it will go too crazy. But you can say like, hey, style is like realistic, composition. I'm just gonna leave that open, and you can generate something. So it's gonna also generate like a different remix on there.
Wow, I didn't know this.
So yeah, so you see like this is like using the landscape nighttime. So it's not always gonna turn out perfect, but when it does, it's like a cool like inspiration we're using, right? So okay, like I like the road going leading from like all the way here back to there. It's like a snake 1D road. There's like cool stars. But it's like, okay, what if I use like these rocky mountains and then the waterfall, right? So you can kind of like just keep going and then just like kind of like explore like freely. And this is the one that we also just created. You can also place on canvas, right? So this is like kind of cool. So give you like an environmental study, like, it's like, oh, like this is like really fun to like have like the clouds and then like the rocks. And so do we have anything else like better? So you can kind of click in. I do like this as a fantasy landscape. So you can just also drag it there. Also like, not that one, hold on. This one is pretty cool. Can I rearrange these? Yeah, make it look prettier.
Wow, you can
right?
download them at any time as well.
Yeah, you can download it. You can also open it on the Photoshop website. So when you click it, and you can just like load, very edit it. You can like change like generate, expand or anything, download or like remove background. You can do all this open Photoshop web, Adobe Express. You can make like quick posters or anything, you know. Shout out to Express.
Yeah,
I'm Express ambassador, so yeah. So this is like kind of cool. Like obviously, like this is still like a quick AI generated, so there's a lot of detail. It's not super sharp or unclear. There's like other things you can do too, which I can show you guys. But these are really cool. I really like this environmental like design. I was like, okay, what about if I want to have this person on the top of the rock remixing with this? So we do like few more, just kind of like go with the vibe. And then if you guys have something you want to try, also let me know. I'm putting on here, put on here. This is the waterfall with the rock, so this is like pretty interesting landscapes. And nothing too crazy. I do like this. It does use the rock formations shape to put it on the background there. So I haven't really tried this, like using my own artwork as the board.
Yeah.
You know, so I haven't tried that. I don't know if I want to do it, but you can also train your content now be trained by Firefly or Adobe. So it's pretty cool. So you see this little content credential right here. So basically anything you create, generate it will log it, and then it will show that, hey, this image is created by this person, and then you can track it. There's like an invisible layer on the top. It's something really nice. So you can also upload your mom's work onto Content Credential and put like a digital trademark on there, and we'll link all the social media and link them back into your website, your mom's website. Wow. So then anybody who used that copy of it will always show on that, hey, this is the original creator, and say, do not train this on AI and stuff. So it's really nice.
Wow, I'm learning so much.
Yeah, I know. I can
first
like
15 minutes.
unload like so much like AI stuff and stuff to you. So this is like kind of cool. It's like that famous painting, which I'm really bad with the name. You know, the person standing on the hill in front of the cloudy mountain. What is that painting called?
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you know.
I can't remember it, but you know, it's a very similar like something like this. So this is something I always like with the scales and stuff. You see all the little content credentials on there. So it's like kind of nice, you know. Kind of created by the source Adobe Firefly, AI generated. So this is cool. I like it. And this one is even better with the lake one. Now you're like kind of like mixing with like the mountain. I do really love kayaking. So composition wise, I do love this one a lot. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna put it on here. So we're not gonna go too crazy because we can just keep going all day. So what if I do this and that? Yes.
By the way, I was just wondering if people are, as you can see, it's very addicting to kind of continue to explore these photos. If people want to save the ones that really like, do they?
Yeah, you can just click in and then just click that.
Download.
Yeah, and then we'll download on here, which you could.
You're so organized.
Oh, do not look at my desktop.
Mine is very clean because this is not actually the machine I work from.
Mine's messy. Actually, no, I do not want to do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna directly drag this onto Photoshop Beta. So instead of dropping onto the canvas as a smart object, I wanna open it because usually if I could, there should be an option that I can generate upscale. So this is the new options that Photoshop Beta just updated.
Oh.
Yeah, so
yes,
you see.
I love this.
Yeah, but so when you click it, it says like the dimension is too huge. If I want to do 2 times, basically, like what it does is like, Photoshop Beta will connect to Firefly. It will regenerate a whole new layer based on the information you already have on the original photo. But when your photo or image size is too big, it will have problem with that. But what we could do is hold Command Option I to downsize, have the resample on, to downsize your canvas. Not saying like this is the best way to do, but for now it is. It's like who showed me this? Someone showed me this.
I didn't know that I could do this because I also imported images that are way too big for
yeah,
upscale.
So you come back now that it's gone. Who told me? I'm trying to remember the name. I host her. I forgot her name. Oh, Anna. Anna showed me that. It was like 2 weeks ago. We also
Is she also like a
yeah, she's
Adobe
a
ambassador?
photographer. Yeah, she's a really good photographer. So she showed me this trick. She was doing upscales of her family photo with like whole from her grandparents and her dads, and it was really cool to generate upscales, the old detail. Yeah. So what happened when you do that is I still keep the original file, but now it's gonna open a new tab, and you can see the original before and after. In the foreground, it does add a little bit more detail overlay. I'm not saying like it's still a lot of work need to be done, but you can kind of like if it's far away, you don't have to have it like super sharp. So what you could do is also you can just like turn on the layer mask and like brush it away because like something far doesn't really need that much details, right? It's just like more realistic like that. So this is like more details than the original. So it's kind of fun way to do it. It works better on like portrait photograph and like some other detail. Now with like this has like so much information on there, so it could look not as satisfied as what you want. But for what we have right now, like if you have like a way lower resolution photo, this is like something really good. So for example, we can try it again. Maybe I'll lower it even lower, right? This might or might not work. But let's say this is like an old photo we have, and then go into like image, generate upscales. Let's see. We can also try 4 times or 8 times because I don't know, like it'll break or not. There's like other different to sharpen your photo that also using Photoshop. Yeah. But I just want to test it out to see, you know.
I think I saw an example where if the image is very blurry, you can even set the creative control. Like, do you want it to give it more? And then so we can reimagine the details that are missing in those images.
Yeah, I think it was, let me try, 4 times output scale. I think there was like a bar difference.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I might turn something off, so might not be
Yeah,
able
I think
to
it was
see
on
that.
I was using the Photoshop AI, the online version.
Mm-hmm.
You work so fast.
Oh yeah, sorry. So I just want to show you like this is like
so
before
cool.
and after detail, but this is like a pretty fun way, you know. If
Mm-hmm.
now I can actually go crazy and go find all the stock photo and trying to composite this back, it will probably kill me, but it would be very fun to do this. I do like this scenario very much, but I'm not gonna save that. I just want to show you like if someone do like what they have, right? So we're gonna jump back into here, and you can kind of like see I have a board that I made earlier too. This is just like some of the detail of like testing. It's a similar photo, but I'm just like trying to figure out like, oh, in all the different creative directions, what is like something I really like. I think I also like this one a lot. I'm just like zooming with that. So it feels like I like natures and landscape.
Yeah.
So this is like a very fun way to do it. And then showing that, right? So this is like a kind of fun way to go like jumpstart your creation of the day, kind of figure out like, hey, I have all these like photos I like or something that I feel really inspired, or photo I took during this trip. Like I want to create some art based on that. Like how can I go crazy, right? Like what are some like direction or inspiration I'm looking for? So it's also like, I wonder if I click all of this and remix, if it's gonna break it, you know? So you can just kind of like, okay, I want this, this, and that, and then just like pick. It's kind of like a visual buffet, I'll call that, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna delete this because this one turned out okay. This is just your classic standing on the rock with like sky looks a little bit broken, so we don't need that. You can also just delete the one you don't like and then just like keep the one you like, because that's kind of cool. It's like remind me like Yosemite. It does have all the landscape and other thing. I kind of like this one. It's like very zen vibe. You
Yeah,
know?
I was going to ask you, like, how do you go about choosing, you know, especially when you look at so many different options, how do you go about choosing an asset that you really like?
Yeah, so for me, usually how I start with the inspiration. I always say there's 3 ways I start, but I always like only remember 2. So usually I look at the photo that to see like if I see anything or feel inspired by it. And the second way is if any elements around me currently, like the emotional visual language, I want to transfer that into canvas. And the third one, I forgot what is it. But sometimes I'll see like an anime or movie or something. I'll be like, oh yeah, like that's something I want to use and test it out to see. So even on my Instagram, you'll see like some of my recent inspiration from movie. You know, I watched How to Train Your Dragon, so I created a fan art based on that. I watched Fantastic Four, so I make a fan art out of that. And there was like a horror movie, I think. I don't know if I make that one yet, but I also do love horror art. So like I'll just like, okay, if I don't have any cool inspiration this week, I'll just watch a movie and see if I can pick it out or study other artists or talk to them and say, hey, can I borrow this? Just use for like remixing inspiration and credit them. But yeah, let's see. What did Grace say? I wonder how I can't read it.
I wonder how well Firefly boards would work for branding and visual direction.
I think it works pretty good. On the case study they have on here, they do use it for, because I personally don't do branding and design, but you can see like product design wise and then brand design. It does. Oh, I think you can watch a read case study. Yeah, thanks Adobe. So you can pop in here to see like, hey, have a moment of this. So you design a whole bunch of things, putting coffee branding. Oh, macro style. Oh yeah, this is cool. Okay, so it does like do a lot of cool color mixing that. Right. Okay. Oh, that is cool.
Work.
So it's like a matcha, pink, red. Yeah. Concept versus branding. So you do. It does work pretty well. At least will give you a head start, right? So let's see if we just go. Let me think. Big brain time. I'm gonna type travel logo mountain drawing. We're gonna Adobe stock. We're gonna look for logo travel. We are gonna borrow this. This is free, right?
Nice.
And we're only use this for case studies, so we're not using this for any actual professional work, but I just want to see how this will look like. Jump back into the board. So for example, if I design, quote unquote, I did not design this, but if, right, I want to see, it looks like that. Can I do remix of this too? Actually, if I do style of this composition of that, can I do like a travel branding? I don't think I'm doing this correctly, but I just wanted to test it out. For example, right, if I'm someone who just opened Firefly today, how would I react to this, right? Like, this is how I would imagine it will work. So he's doing that. Okay, create like kind of like some like simple line drawing, but maybe it'd be like a simple line drawing design of a travel branding logo. So this did not work. This is actually pretty funny. So this put the composition and elements into your remixes. That's why it's like Firefly Moodboard, right? So I think you probably do need a better drawing of this. Okay, this is like getting some like simple design.
Yeah, the black and white looks good.
Black and white looks cool. We have this. And if I just keep remixing it, I don't know what I would do. But yeah, that was a great questions.
Yeah, and again, cheers to you for exploring it live. I don't think a lot of people understand how how creative, also how stressful it is to demo everything.
I'm used to it, Yeah, and I was like, challenge me, because I like break stuff, I like making weird stuff. Just like, because on the last session we have to make that line breakdancing.
Yeah, I think it's really cool to
we're getting
explore
there,
this.
Yeah. Now this looks like a complete different elements, but I kind of do like this travel company mountain. But also I don't have a brand direction where we're supposed to go, so feel free to name a location or a country or somewhere so we can actually add more direction to it, because I think now it's looking more like tropical, a little Seattle, Mount Rainier, Hawaii mixing. It looks like cold mountains, right, with sunset. So I think I'll just keep going, because now we're going to a direction of line drawing and vectors or illustration instead of like Photoshop composite, right? There's still more details of that. So this is kind of cool. Now I don't know where the card, I guess the card come from here, change the perspective. Yeah, not prescription, perspective. Yeah, so this is kind of like fun. Like now we went from here and going with that logo, now we're going to like the downside. But I feel like if there's like a more simple drawing, it might make our brand easier. Line drawing.
Ooh, that's cool.
There's something easier. Well, I wonder, maybe these are like complex for it to use. A donut. Yeah, so what if we even just use this too?
Kind of use this as a composition in the
or
next
style
one.
reference. I'm also curious, now they ask the questions like, you know what, I want to know too, right? If I do this, generate something. If we use style of this, close that, style of this. But I want to remix it. So I wonder what happens if you just remix this too, or figure it out. Composition, then not composition wise, style, image. I wonder if I could do.
I'm curious. What are you gonna do next?
No, that did not work. There you go. Upload an image reference. No, that is still. I guess that will be fine. Sorry guys, I'm also trying to figure it out. Line drawing of landscape. Testing out. We're all figuring it out at the same time. But okay, it does kind of go like a different style. It's not really what I wouldn't really use any of this, but I'm just curious, like, because also like you also have to learn how to communicate with the AI, right?
Could you? I think some people, like I'm like as somebody who's not a professional designer, could you talk briefly about style versus composition, like how you usually use it?
Yeah. So for example, if I want to do like a drawing, painting of nature landscape, right? Here, I'll show you. So style-wise, I say if we want to do like this art styles and composition, but we want to focus on this similar composition generated, and if we swap that around, right? If we do style as realistic photography and then composition of this, but also
like a logo.
Well, also my prompt might have to change. I want to do a photo of nature landscape, right? I don't know if I'm spelling that wrong, but you see now this is showing that we use the very similar composition reference to this, to that. I think it, to that. All right, I'll do copy and paste. that style, and then
combining the photo that we're just looking at. Yeah,
so
very
this
cool.
is like the other way of that.
Yeah.
So it's showing, so that's like kind of like different reference of those.
So look at this. This is so educative. Plus, there's a way to rewatch this from the beginning as I'm joining now. Yes, absolutely. If you guys have any questions,
looks pretty good. I kind of like it a lot.
You never know what you're getting. Just kind of have fun. But let us know if you have any questions.
Yeah,
leave in the comments.
This
we'll read it out.
pretty good. Just need a little upskills in drawing, painting. This does looks like one of those mountains up in here. So we're using this as like style reference or composition. You can actually also use this in Firefly. I'm gonna pop onto here, Adobe Firefly, onto text to image. Also have the similar setting option here. So basically you can pick like a option, landscape, crop, vertical, portrait, anything. Pick a style you like, and then you can use like a composition reference. So for example, if we use this, we're gonna use that one, right? Download here, put onto the board, and where is it? So we want the composition looks like this photo, but we want the style reference to maybe look like that. So it's a realistic photography, but we're using this as composition, so we up the strength all the way up. And what type? Realistic photo of nature. Generate. So Firefly is gonna run different. So the board, I think Firefly runs stronger visual on this because there's more control on here. You probably have the similar control on here too, but we just need to take a look of like you do have all this control. Aspect ratio, content type. You could pick auto, photo, or art, so it's very similar, but this interface gives you more directions. So we're following kind of like supposed to be more composition reference that's like closer to this photo right here, but I feel like it's not super close. Let me see. I'm just gonna screenshot this.
So if you're joining now, the two tabs that Ted is speaking to, the one is text to image, and the other one is the mood board. So they're both within Firefly.
Yeah.
And they have slightly different settings you can certainly play around with.
Okay, so this does follow. Oh, okay. Let me try again, because this is on different crop aspect ratio. Because I can see the line here that does follow this, but it's cropped off on the differently. So now if we run it again, let me take a sip of my coffee.
Exactly. Yeah. How often do we talk for 1 hour straight?
I talk 1 hour straight. I can just keep going nonstop. So sometimes you see me drinking water. So this is getting close to it. Visual intensity. Let's see. Style. Style should be fine. Why is it not reference onto that? Weird. But we can try another way. Maybe
try something built in.
I'm using the composition reference. So what I'm supposed to do is to generate the reference and style and whatever prop you're writing into the very similar composition of that. Maybe because like my prompt realistic photo of nature. I don't know. Visual intensity. Let's go with that. Maybe I'll give it a little nudge down of that. That should be similar, but maybe because also style reference. I'm just gonna take that off. I'm just gonna generate again and then boost this up. Drum roll, please. Dun, 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 dun. We still got some time. We got like 20 minutes left. I'll show you guys a quick demo. Okay, that one went out of hand. This line right here is also following that line right there. So that is kind of crazy reference. But your device, yes please. I just want to make it work. Or it could be
sometimes
like
I do clear
a realistic photo of a landscape, nature with lake in the foreground. Okay, so he's following that. You see that? Blue sky in the back and the sun. So it does follow that, but now it's going. Where's the photo? I do have photo click on. Let's see if it works. But this you see. Okay, so now it's following the direction of what we had right there as the composition reference. So if I screenshot this and then copy that, posing onto our Firefly Moodboard, you can see the comparison of two, right? Very identical right here. So in a way, you can kind of like just go with the brainstorming direction with the lighting, different inspiration that you want to go with, and slowly composite toward to a final composition of what you want. So that being said, we're gonna jump into Photoshop real quick, our Photoshop beta. There's a few updates on Photoshop beta. So we pop back into what's new on here, right? This is on regular Photoshop update. There's a beta page for this one too. But there's like this new tool called Project, so you can save project online, so we can both access to the same files and everything. That one's still in beta, and then there's the new one. Photoshop is like the new remove tool, and then harmonizing is like something really cool. And then there's the I always forgot one. There's like 4 of it. Upscale, generate upscales.
Yeah, we're just talking about that.
Let's go. Okay, so in a cool way, I want to show you harmonizing. This is like a demo. Shout out to Paul Trini. He sent me this demo file. I was like, hey, I need help with this demo file. Like, help me do it, right? He's like, no, I got you. So basically, what happens is back in a few weeks ago, if you want to composite this line onto this desk, basically you have to remove the background and you have to composite, painting the color, painting the perspective and everything, the lighting. But right now, you see when you click on your subject, there's this item called harmonizing. If you can find it, it's under window, contextual taskbar. This bar should always pop out right here, and you click harmonizing. So you let it run, and then in about like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, maybe. No, I count too fast. It should be like right now. We need elevator music, you know. It's like, I feel like elevator music, well, AI is running, it's like perfect. But you see, now the lion just automatically composite into. So this is before and after. Here, I'll zoom into more detail so you can see better. It's before and after. It'll automatically add the shadows, the lighting, everything.
Wow.
The trick is that the lion do have to be on the right perspective. If you just levitate in the air, it might not work. But you could also put it on the little like lemon stain. It's like pretty funny. This is something we did on the last live too. Just like kind of a quick showing like what harmonizing does. I just want to show you guys real quick. It's loading. Give you a second. It's gonna be really fast.
By the way, do you love watching other people work on YouTube on one of those videos?
Because I can always like learn something from there. I'll just like, because I also like watch it on like 2 times speed because I know how everything works. But it's cool to see how their process and thinking everything works. So this is like a fun way, one click and generate. So I remember showing this one was a really good demo to harmonizing, like a little bit more dramatic lighting, you know.
Interesting. So now this is the before.
Yeah, this is the before.
So looks like she's floating a little bit and contextually not really integrated into the background. And then after this, a look. Wow.
Your face is really funny. You're like, after this, whoa. I know. I feel the same first time looking at it too. So this is like really cool for like, personally, I would say this is a good lighting reference study because perspective, you kind of have to like get it right already to make it work. But everything else is like, for now, the harmonizing tool is really amazing. So this is like this really cool thing, right? A little before and after. The other demo that I remember Paul sent me, was this one was pretty cool. I think you click the harmonize. So make sure like clear background, select the right layer, and then just click harmonize, and you should run on there. There's also like this new remove tool, which is pretty cool. So if you guys use Photoshop, there's like the generate fill remove, but there's like a new remove button on the taskbar, which I'll show you right after this. It's actually a stronger way to do the task. I don't know. Do you see the lighting, auto lighting for this complete change to the background?
Wow.
Yeah, even relight the whole thing. So this is like a really fun, like cool way to like edit a photo. Now, while we're on this photo, let's see. I think if I want to remove the thing, usually you could click J, and then there's like a remove tool, or right here, right? Let's compare the different. Oh wait, no, I moved too fast. Let's duplicate it, and then I'm using on the J. Let's say if I want to remove this whole thing, this might works pretty well. Because it's like far away, so you can't really see. This is like before and after. Well, I don't know if this is a good example because it did a pretty good job.
It did a good job. I'm really excited because you're demonstrating this in Photoshop and super fast. And what I'm going to do in the next session is on Adobe Express. And luckily for people like me with Express, they're very similar. Yeah.
There's this new button on here, remove. Target layers is I select the run layer. Okay, so now it's removing, but it looks more clean and details and patches compared to the remove tool, you see the difference?
Oh.
So in a way, the new remove tool does patch it and thinking the Firefly way is like more details and more fine tune on that. But in the old school way, it's kind of like sampling the stuff around it. I think I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah.
Don't quote me if I say it wrong, but do quote me when I say it right. Very unresponsible.
We are live here, so.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm showing you the new tool. We're jumping to the blank canvas. What I'm gonna do is now, since we have all this mood board to like find like all these like fun directions and like inspiration of this cute thing, I'll just do like a quick Photoshop editing. Basically, what I did is like using the similar way to generate like mood board and directions. So I had and these cool photos, basically like. That inspired me to like make something like cloudy, foggy, and like, you know, have the person in there. So then like I create like a quick composite of basically I made this, but this is not finalized because this is still a lot of stuff missing. So we're gonna try to recreate this and fine tune it in 13 minutes. That is crazy. But it's okay. I work fast enough, you know. So now we're using the Adobe stock right here. These are all free, so you can also go onto stock.adobe.com, and then you can license for free to practice and use. Generative is like one good way I love to use. You can actually also import the photo and then generate expand or select the empty space and generate fill. Let's see how the result is. It's using the Firefly Image 3 model. So it's loading. It does a great job. But since it's in the background, sometimes if you're lazy, you can just select this and then copy and then transform, hold shift and do that. You can really tell different because this is just a great background. In the fine print detail, you might have a problem with that, but if it's just like something simple color, it's fine. So I'm gonna go with this and then save that for later. Okay, now we have our foggy background. This is where we're gonna import our main character. This is also free from stock, and using the Hold W, you can use the select tool. Basically, we're selecting the subject for you, and press Q to see the mask, and also on the taskbar to click that. So this used to be like taking forever because I used to go into paint like selections or like trying to use the select tool. Also, I'll show you something really cool. If you don't have this on, so basically hold Command K, you can pop into here. And then there is the image processing. I'm on cloud right now, but if you usually open your Photoshop, it's on device. So what happens is that you might click select subject. This is other way to do it. Actually, it does a pretty good job on here. You can really tell the difference. Yeah, but usually there's like a demo I can show you that when you don't have it on cloud, it shows like a huge difference on your image processing. So it's always good to have it on cloud, and it will select like a better, clear. Actually, you know, I have to show the demo. I'm gonna pop into here. What should I type? Give me something. Person. Sure, why not? Person. I need something. Or you know, she had like hair, right? Hair is usually like a good demo. So let's see.
I was gonna scream panda, so I'm glad I didn't.
Let's see. We will pop into here. And we'll do quick demo time, right? Okay, going here, Command K or Control K on your PC, image process, going to device. We're gonna try select subject. It does a pretty good job. Hold
Even
on.
with a hair.
I'm gonna duplicate this and mask it, right? And then create this. I'm just moving really fast.
Oh yeah. How many people think this is just like magic to see how fast you work?
We're going to here using cloud and then using the same thing and then hide this layer and then select subject. So this is using cloud, basically using your internet. And then we're gonna mask it. So left and right, I think you can see like some different, actually the Photoshop update just make it look really good. Okay, see there's a little bit white space on there. Let's see if it's more like softer selections.
Yeah.
So other demo that you see on Adobe Max Alive, they use the fishnet, which is like crazy because this is like a lot of like grid on there that does like such a wonderful job for that. Okay, so we're gonna pop into here. Actually, so the other thing with the Harmonize that we mentioned earlier, right, is that I'm trying to see like, would this harmonize on it? Because the perspective is like different. There's no like surface underground. So I don't know if this will work or not, but this is why we're gonna figure it out, you know. Maybe it will work, maybe it will not. Maybe there's some new update. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. While you wait, I would love to know if you're watching this right now. Are you like a professional designer? Are you a small business owner?
That does a really good job.
Yeah.
Look at that! Wow. Before and after, compared to the one I hand painted, is very.
Is
I
it
do
harmonizing? Is a harmonize feature again?
Yeah, Harmonize
Oh, wow.
feature. It does. This actually is not too bad because I think the other Harmonize, when you do the harmonizing, it does have like a little area around it. But this one does pretty good. But I'm also wondering, is it because am I inverted? Okay, so that's like the edges around it. It's because it's a simple background, so it works pretty good. So it's gonna keep it there. But the other things I do like to pin it over or do, because I do want to move stuff around later, because you see the tails is missing, the head is missing, because it's only generated in the frame. But for this demo, it's totally fine. We're just gonna go ahead with that. Create a new group, Control G or Command G, doing a painting mask, and then just kind of like blend the bottom away, because you know they're fading into the mist.
Yeah.
So kind of like 1%. You see the opacity and flow. I changed that by pressing the shortcut. Okay, kind of doing that. That looks pretty good. And then we're gonna come back into here. On top of that, we have this mountain that I wanted to use. Same thing, easy, select subjects, or you can use W. You know, there's different way, right? Either I use the select subject, or I use this one. There's a object selection tool, or I can use remove background. Remove background was the cloud one I was using now. But anyway,
Yeah.
so there's like a fun way to do it, but sometimes with this high contrast or clean background, it's just easy to select and invert it. And then, so this is the part, I think I had this as like top of the whale's head. Is that background, you can kind of basically like top is missing. I got, see what I did here. I did that. I don't need this anymore. I was like, oh, it looks slightly different. I know why. I think I did the flip it.
The mound on top of the whale.
Yeah, okay, but now I wanted to see if I just simply leave it like this, would it actually like harmonizing it or no? We're testing things out. Yeah, I'm finding things out because I'm like curious. Is like, I do know that AI helped me speed up my processing, editing, everything, but how fast would it take me, right? Instead of like painting it slowly, can I use harmonizing to put it on the top? We'll see. Because the whale did a great job, although it does cut out. Okay, so it kind of does do like a similar, but again, right, because this is kind of tricky for AI because it's not understanding where to put the mountain is. Because if I put it, I bet you if I put it right here, it'll probably do a better job.
Like by itself?
Yeah. Let's try it though. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
let's figure it out. Hopefully praying, right? Don't mock me. Yeah, so we'll see how this works. It needs a surface, it has the ground. Would it do the environment? Because I don't know, testing out too. But this is also in beta, so it's like the more feedback, the more tests you do, the better the team can get at these options.
I agree. The more you explore, the easier it gets, especially on lower stake projects, I think.
That little bar right there is just so close. Did I break my Photoshop? It's so close.
Moment of truth.
The moment of truth. It's thinking a lot. I didn't select the empty layer, right? Did I break it? You know, I mentioned I like breaking stuff, but maybe not like that. They just feel still learning. Result may vary.
How long?
Usually it doesn't take that long. Maybe because it's too big, but it's okay. You know, we'll try it again. I will just flatten this right here. Maybe because it was like a smart object with like a whole bunch of layers and other thing around. So it's moving faster. We got
I have to
4
say
minutes.
everything you're doing now makes me want to play with Photoshop so much, like I never did before.
I love Photoshop so much.
How long have you been?
I probably use it for like 10 plus a year. 10 or 11 years. Okay, see that does it better, but the bottom grind is not showing, but this is like an easy fix, right? So we can just simply go like, oh, no, but that should hide it. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Look at that. That looks pretty cool, right?
It does.
Yeah, but we want to hide that because this now I want to put this on top of my whale. We're gonna do this, do that. I'm just gonna do like super fast composite on here because we don't have much time left because I take too much sweet time to explain things. I think we'll go like there. So what I could do is also create another group layer, create a layer mask on the group layer, and then kind of just like brushing up this part, right? Because it's like kind of composite, moving things around, and then whoops, did not mean to hide that. Come back here. So basically it's like a fast way to do it. I might just like skip some step right here, but basically what I usually would do without the harmonization, I'll click desaturation and then kind of like desaturate this and add in a little blue or greenish into this, and then also click a new layer. I'm just gonna put it right here, and then simple like the color from the bottom of the forest and highlight, and then just gently paint it on the top. So kind of like making like blending a little bit more, right, with the shadows and other thing. Honestly, I mean, obviously there's still some like part that's missing, so I'm like brushing it in. You know, it's getting like pretty good, and then like the texture is how like the whale should look like. The head is like the humpback whale, or what do you call this type of whale? Blue whale? No, gray whale, something.
It looks like a blue whale.
Yeah.
Whales are cool. But as you're describing, without harmonizing tool, you'll be clicking something like at least 10 plus clicks to achieve a result.
Yeah, so like for me, it's just like, okay, this is something I can do. Now this should all be in a group. No, not that group. Like that, and then I can do like a whole bunch of things, you know. But basically, like this is all with like some fine-tuning editing. We'll get in there, and then I was gonna add like some small wheels on the top and stuff. But we only have 2 minutes. But I really want to show you guys some other cool thing on Firefly features. So this is something I also showed earlier. So if you go on here, there's this new cool feature right here called Text to Sun. What you could do is, let me drop my pen. Sorry. You could upload like a video, and then you can generate like a cool. So I basically what I did is I upload this into Firefly. This is like some art that I made. I put onto Firefly and generate like a video like this. Just typing a prompt of like this weird creature. I call it the collectors. And then I think onto, sorry, give me a second. Where upload media, Adobe Live. We're gonna pop into here, and then so now it's gonna show like this cool video. And then we can type in like an area sounds like a what's like a foghorn low bass or something. You can generate it. I think if we put on, is this thing on? I don't know. Oh, we didn't put it on. I'm just gonna turn.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, it is on?
Cool.
What? It's kind of stuck. I don't know if I can hear.
Oh, I have a headset here too. That's good to know.
Do you have a headset there or no?
Yeah. On the left.
Oh, on your left. Yeah, you can. So you can put it on. You can kind of. You can kind of hear the little like foghorn right there. So you can just add it on there, and it also do like a low whisper or something. You can make like something really airy about this and add in like the detail, generate it. You can also do your own like sound effect on it. It sounds horrifying, but I don't know if you can. It's like not super loud, but basically what you could do is that you can add a like sound effect, create it on top of it. So create like something really fun with it, you know. But yeah, and so that's pretty much like with the AI creative workflow today, showing you guys like what you can do with Firefly Moodboard, using for inspiration. I had Express open, I didn't have a chance, but basically you can also see like this is something I created with Express with the horror and then like the whole thing. This is super loud, so watch it. I know there's something. You can listen to this again.
I think it was a.
This one is really loud, so sorry. Yeah, so all the sound effect was created with Adobe Firefly, and I bring to Express to look for like a horror movie template and put on there, added it with tagline, so like something really simple. So yeah, and then you can also like jump into Photoshop, like the new update I show you guys with the generate upscales, and then you have the remove tool, and then what was the other one? I forgot again. This is always
harmonizing.
Harmonizing. There you go. I just always forgot.
I was paying attention.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So that's pretty much it. And then so So after this, we still have 2 more sessions coming out. It was you're doing a demo on yours, and I'm hosting Maria again. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And for those of you who don't know where to find me, my social is Ted's Little Dream. You can find it in the chat. And I'll see you guys in 4 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
See you soon.
See you soon.
We're going to be showing you how you can kind of streamline your workflows and creativity with Firefly.
Firefly boards is just a place to brainstorm and just throw out ideas. So I've kind of already started this. It's called Imagination. A lot of times I'll like start with images because I actually have some in here. Like I'll drop in these because I'm like, I kind of want to do something off this like androgynous mannequin type person. Yeah, so there we go. I just kind of generated this. So I'll pull this out, and this also says that it's made with Firefly Image Model 3. And on that note, watch what I'm doing. I'm just selecting the image you generated and the one I got from stock. I'm going to say, you know, remix those two. We'll see what happens here, but it's going to generate those. And then here are those two remixed.
It's really cool to just start that inspiration here in boards.
I'm just hitting download. I can take those and start using those in like Photoshop. I want it to look like it's broken apart. So I would jump in here. I'd add a layer mask. I have these like crack brushes, you know, but it's just like taking these and we'll just do this. We'll have them kind of clip to her. So Puppet Warp, it's like, okay, let's put a couple pins down and just kind of make this conform a little bit more to those different planes of her face. Sandwich that up into another smart object. Command J, jump it. Then I just kind of go along these cracks and like select this top part, duplicate it. If you drag this down, anytime you have a selection, it just duplicates the layer and keeps your selection. And then we'll just like eliminate. So now I have the top part of the head. I could do an option drag on the second one. So now I have this second one, but I want the inverse of that. So Command I. So I duplicated the layer mask and then I inverted it. And now we have like our 2 parts that we can kind of separate out like so. We'll export this. And what I like to do is I'll kind of work in tandem because I'll have Firefly up. I just have that straight image, but what we did is we made this whole new image. So this is where we kind of started, and I said, no, I want more control. Wow. Oh, let's do this. Now I have this made. So the goal is like, I might be able to get bits and pieces from what gets generated here. Strength's cranked all the way up. I want a Greek statue of a young person. And I even have this one I did earlier, so I could download that. This has more texture than my original, right? Here's my original. And I should be able to replace her with any other version that I might have downloaded or want to use.
Because they're all smart objects. Yeah. It's going to do all of your edits. Paul, that's insane. It should.
I mean, there's a smart object in a smart object.
Yes, it's just so...
In a smart object. Ooh, you know, I really like the lighting that's happening here, though.
Yes.
The lighting is cool. So this is brand new, which is cool. You have this generation, like, history of all the things that, you know, you've made. So you can come in here, and this is kind of my library. Flowers are probably something I'll use. Like, here they are. I just said, hey, exotic flowers blooming on a black background. I just dragged that video directly into Photoshop. Since there's a video now in there, you have this timeline. We'll go like 4 seconds in. I'm going to turn on transform. We'll move it over here like that. And then frame 1, it's going to be like right here, and we'll move it into place. We have 2 new plans. We have a Creative Cloud Pro plan, which is if you have all apps, that becomes the Creative Cloud Pro plan, $10 more a month. And you get all the Firefly stuff, which I could generate up to like 40 videos. I can translate audio. I could do pretty much anything I want and use all the generative AI features. And then also there's a Creative Cloud standard plan. So that's typically $5 less if you don't want to generate video and stuff. The cool thing is you get a choice. If you don't want to use the stuff, don't use the stuff. Like, guess what? It's going to be cheaper for you. If you do, great.
There is a blog that goes through all the details of those, how the generative credits work, all that stuff. Oh my goodness.
Here's another one I was just like working on. It got crazy.
Thank you so much for joining us, Paul.
Hi, everybody. We are live from San Francisco, and I'm your host today, Maria. And here I am with Faye. Face World.
Oh, Face World, Maria. So good to be here with you again.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, it was so great to meet you yesterday and to be able to just get to know each other and see what you work on. So tell the audience, what do you do? What's your, I know you have a business, but you're so, on the artistic side. Just tell us everything about you so that the audience can get to know you.
I love it. Thank you so much for the intro, Maria, and thank you, Adobe, for letting me be here. And let me go ahead and hit present, and this is my opening slide, but to introduce myself real briefly, I'm Faye from Face World Media. Long story short, actually, these slides probably going to help us a little bit.
I love that you have slides, by the way.
For over 10 years, I actually worked in Boston as a project manager. So everything that I plan for, I feel like there needs to be very clear agenda and letting people know what they're getting into, wherever you're dialing in from and watching this. Welcome. And I'm going to monitor the comment section afterward as well. Here's a quick agenda for this hour. Really, it's like about 15 minutes or so. A few things about me, my creator journey, AI landscape. Today, we're going to cover a few areas. I will do a live demo, but probably going to be at like a quarter of the speed compared to Ted in Photoshop.
Oh, Ted is fast. Yeah.
He is so fast. And then, and we'll wrap up. So, but before I get started, I just want to acknowledge Maria's work. Follow Maria,
you're so
Brad.
Sweet.
Oh my God, what's your Instagram?
Glam season.
Yeah, glam season. It's very glamorous. And we seek inspirations from you. In fact, yesterday when we met for the first time at the hotel, it was just, I felt so blessed to be part of this Adobe ambassador community.
Same.
Our catch up was supposed to be 5 minutes and turned into like an hour and 15.
I could have gone longer too. I just felt bad. I'm like, okay, you guys probably should go eat, because they were going to go grab dinner, and we met for a little bit, supposedly for a little bit. But yeah, no, it was amazing to meet you. And I'm so happy that Adobe has these events where we can get to know each other, because sometimes we're like so embedded into our work, and it's just nice to have that human element too.
Absolutely. Yeah. So absolutely enjoy meeting you. And I know that this is the beginning of many different adventures and learnings together.
Yes.
So with that said, what I do primarily is simplifying AI and tech through these in-depth articles, tutorials. I'm also a YouTuber. My channel is Face World, FEISWORLD. I want people to feel really empowered, a lot less overwhelmed, because I'm also a creative entrepreneur, a small business owner, and I don't have a design degree or extensive design experience like you as a magician, as like Photoshop Premiere Pro, and I want to empower other people to do the same.
That's awesome.
You're hearing some of this for the first time, because I know my background's a little bit confusing to some folks.
Because you do it all. That's the thing. So I'm like, exactly, wait. So why do you do it? Because you do it all. This is amazing. Yeah.
I feel like when we talk to each other, we're always so surprised by how much we do outside of what's presented on YouTube, on Instagram. So I started my journey as a podcaster in 2014.
Okay.
Launched my show and primarily interviewed friends, family, and colleagues I really loved and admired.
Really? What was the subject? What did you interview them about?
So I love talking about creative entrepreneurship.
Creative entrepreneurship specifically. Got it.
Yeah. And then, I kind of stumble upon people of many different professions, and, including people like Seth Godin, and later years, Mark Cuban, Ariana Huffington.
Oh, that's insane.
And it's been so fun. But like connecting with you one-on-one, unscripted interviews and podcasts are definitely my very favorite. And 4 years into my podcasting journey, my producer, her mom, who's sitting outside the studio right now, who's been my number one support, decided that we should actually create a documentary series. And we did.
Wow, I didn't know that. Wow.
So in 2018, we literally got on the road and put a bunch of our guests, Seth Godin, Chris Voss, who wrote the book, Never Split the Difference, and, Dory Clark, of course. I'm so grateful to you, Dory, and Alexis, and Atherton Twins from Cirque du Soleil, and Meg Ebling from Not Impossible, and Sarah Cooper, who is the comedian that really blew up during the pandemic. And it's been...
I know who you're talking about. That's amazing.
You're like,
I was like, wait.
She's incredible.
Oh, that is amazing.
It's amazing
What
how
a
this has been on this
great,
journey.
like adventure, like experience to do that.
Yeah, just like the one that you're taking on. And I love meeting people
How
in
was Mark
person.
Cuban, by the way?
So with Mark Cuban, it was part of Women Leaders Association and the CEO Club. He is the nicest guy.
Nice.
Right, he was on the call and then immediately was firmly said, "You're Faye," and a lot of people struggle to say my first name.
Yeah.
And he's like, "How are you doing? How's your day, Faye?" Just like as if we were longtime friends. Then immediately like calmed my nerve.
Right.
He's very approachable. So
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
yeah, it's a great conversation. And then in 2019, we launched the documentary series on Amazon Prime, which is much harder to do these days, as I learned. So whatever creative ideas that you have going on right now, execute. Make it a reality now. Don't wait. Because in 2019, as we launched this series, I got this itch saying I need to tell more stories through videos.
Yes.
And that's when I launched my YouTube channel, and we're just right there, also called Face World in 2019. And I start, creating videos that are getting single-digit views, and that's absolutely normal. And because I know that I was gonna do this for a very long time, so I didn't really care the limited engagement at the beginning. And in March 2020, as we all know what happened, all my favorite fitness instructors had to go offline. They're not in the studio anymore. Right. They don't know how to bring their classes online. I said, that's it. I'm going to show you how to use Zoom and Zoom webinars.
Oh, wow.
How to configure audio.
So you were helping them to continue their business so that they can continue what they do, what they love, how they make a living.
How to make a living.
Incredible.
And monetize their content.
And monetize, during such a difficult time.
Exactly.
Wow.
A lot of them are actually breadwinners for their homes too. So
Right.
it was so critical. And a couple of videos took off in March, and our channel became monetized just like a month later.
Wow.
And so here's the channel, but fast forward 5 years later, a lot of the content you do see on my channel now are focused on AI and tech. And what happened is, this is the look and feel of my channel today. There are a lot of sponsored content as well as technology and tools I decide to explore on my own just for fun, to show people
So question,
how
do you switch from, helping your Zumba instructor or from that to being focused on AI? What was the switch?
So the funny thing is, I was working in tech consulting in Boston for 10 years. So and I also studied computer science and math in college. Tech has always been part of my life, and I never expected myself to create so many Zoom videos. And that was not the intention, but it was favored by the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's a tricky part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like figuring it out.
If a certain video is doing well, then you keep doing that kind of video. Yes.
Exactly. So at one point, I think pretty quickly, about a year in, I have to ask myself this hard question. It's like, where am I going next? So if you're a creator, small business owner, let me know, what you're currently struggling with, because, Maria and I are on slightly different path, but with similar,
the struggle
themes.
is the same.
Struggle's real, guys.
The struggle is real. It's hard. There's a lot of competition out there. There's more content. And we were talking about, in my session with Ted, we're talking about with AI, it's so much easier to create now that there's more content on there, and anybody can create something amazing even with their phones, and obviously they're gonna post it. Yeah. So there's just gonna be more competition, and so it's exciting because the things that we're gonna be watching are gonna be interesting, but at the same time, it's gonna add to our struggle as creators as well.
Exactly. So who are you? Who do you stand for? Is very critical. For me, I know by uploading some of these videos, this is only a subset. As you can see, I've uploaded hundreds of videos since then. I'm gonna
hundreds.
Drop my. I know the videos look even more.
946 videos. Wow, you're a hustler.
We have to hustle a bit as content creators, and there's shorts content, but also. With full transparency, my podcast has had over 350 episodes, so about a third of what you see now are conversations. There's some clips, whereas
you use that to post here, so you're leveraging the content that you have. That's smart.
By the way, if anybody here watching is a YouTuber or want to start a YouTube channel, I know that for the longest time there's been a debate of should you upload your long form podcast content onto YouTube. I think the answer is yes, because even if they don't get a ton of views, my longer videos, these interviews actually help me accumulate so many watch hours that a lot of content creators with shorts or very short videos will have to wait years before they can reach that point.
Oh, that is so interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's an awesome tip, just throwing it out there.
I can see you on YouTube.
I know. I've been thinking about it, so we'll see. I do have shorts in YouTube right now. So,
Nice.
but I would love to do I also need people to help me edit and things like that because it's a lot of work.
There's a lot of even the uploading process,
Even the
understand
uploading.
keywords and all that.
Yes, yeah.
So we have to keep the conversation going. So we're already friends, and we'll continue to be friends
we'll
after the
continue
live
that.
stream.
Yes.
I'm showing a subset of the brands I've worked with in the past, 4 years or so since.
Amazing.
Thank you. Since the
Wow.
channel became monetized, we are a small channel. In case you didn't see on the previous slide, only about little short of 30,000 followers, but very niche. Creative entrepreneurs, small businesses. So I want to really emphasize that you get to do these things, work with brands, even if you have a small channel. I'm a very proud Adobe Global Ambassador. So is Maria. And this community has been amazing. I've always loved,
Insane.
right, Adobe
I
as a
just
brand.
love Adobe.
Yeah, and then once you're in the office, we had a tour just now. It was a quick tour.
nice.
This is one of the best places to
Yeah.
work. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's just I feel like we're like a little family, right? I mean, I say little, there's a lot of creators and the Adobe obviously is a large company, but they make it feel like that. It's just really warm and really everybody here is just so great to have us here and talk to you guys. And every time we interact with Adobe is just very pleasant.
Yeah, very pleasant. We really get to grow as creators as well. And I'm grateful to have worked with some of these brands. I'm going to highlight a few of them in the next part of the conversation. As part of Adobe, I really get to talk about different features, particularly focus on Adobe Express. By the way, I should have said that maybe a few minutes ago. So if you are someone who is intimidated by Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere, everything I do here is coming from somebody who's not a professional designer. I did not go to school for design, and I too am intimidated by Photoshop. But the good news is after watching your session with Ted, I am so motivated to learn because I know I can.
Yeah.
And the good news is there's so much you can do with even
There's
just
so
Express
much.
and Firefly.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Yes.
So exciting. So another part I think that really helped me as a creator is to be able to write for some of these high profile publications like CNET. And I talk about AI, of course, and ChatGPT. But of course, I also talk about Adobe Express. And my favorite moments of being, I guess, this ambassador, this creator entrepreneur is to be able to help other brands, especially small businesses,
That's
to
wonderful. Yes.
yeah, to
So
do what they need to do.
They hire your team to help them figure out what to do with their social media. How does that work?
Yeah, so I have clients basically who are, they're entrepreneurs, they're speakers and authors, and they will engage with me. I have clients currently I've worked with for years. I'm going to give a quick shout out to Michael Leckie, and incredible entrepreneur. But I also have worked with clients sometimes on a 3-6 months to a year type of transition where,
Wow.
I really believe that we can support them to do what they can do.
Yeah.
For example, so many of my clients, I couldn't believe this, told me about how they're editing videos using Adobe Express. And that's before I learned. I realized that I could edit videos in Express.
Yeah.
And they said it's so easy to use. None of these clients have extensive design editing background.
Okay.
They were comfortable doing that. And for me, it's great because I can enable them to practice with these tools. And so that I don't need to do everything. I can play a more strategic role.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Are you going to walk through how to do that? Because I would love to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Yeah, absolutely. So we can definitely play around with the features. And it's amazing that I'm going to double check on the timer that's not available on my screen.
Which I should be checking too. Yeah, we're good.
We're good. All right, guys. So I want to give people a quick overview of the tools that I love using every day. And by the way, in case you're just joining now, you may be wondering, is this right for me? So I'm Faye, by the way, and I think some of the pain points I'm trying to solve is the fact that I don't want small business owners, people without design background, to feel intimidated and overwhelmed. You know, how is AI going to help me? Express has AI features integrated with Firefly, and you know, what if I make a mistake? What if I make my content inauthentic? But I'm going to show you that's definitely not the case. There's so much you can do. And in the next few slides, I'm going to show you just a short list of tools I use on a regular basis. Because Maria, do you remember years ago there was this capsule wardrobe where women had only 10, 15 pieces of clothes, and they would demonstrate on YouTube and create these amazing outfits with just a few pieces. And so that's kind of how I envision the next few slides.
Okay.
So the first is content creation and design, and without a doubt, you know, I use Express and Firefly on a regular basis, because it empowers creators and small business owners to do so much, from, you know, editing images, image generations, even editing videos. We love the content scheduler, which means the last mile problem of once everything is done, that you can just with a button click, upload to social media. Plus, you can write out like a few keywords, a sentence, and then suddenly Express is going to use Gen AI to give you full social media copy plus hashtags.
Insane.
Yeah, so
I can't wait to see that in action. I know I don't use Adobe Express as much, and I feel like I should, because people who use it like absolutely love it.
Yeah.
But I'm just so embedded into Photoshop and Premiere Pro, After Effects, right, doing the effects and all the stuff I do. But so I'm really excited to like see you in action, see the power of that tool.
Yeah, it's so fun, and you know, very few clicks, and then you're able to achieve a lot. So content repurposing and distribution is what I want to talk about next. That, as you know, I've done a lot of long form podcasts. They were originally audio, and then they became a video in recent years, since 2020 because of the pandemic. And I love the clip feature from Adobe Express. And with full transparency, and I'm invited to also talk about other tools outside of Adobe, for example, like Munch and Opus, and even Pod Intelligence behind me, which is a tool we actually developed in-house. And the reason for these tools to exist is, instead of waiting for your audience to engage with that perfect clip that you want them to listen to or to see, you know, they don't have that much time. You know, nobody's watching a 45-minute, 1 hour podcast unless they absolutely need it. They crave for maybe from certain creators. But for us, we kind of have to feed it to them, and being able to dissect your long form content into topic and keyword driven clips. And that's what these tools are really good at.
Oh, wow. That is awesome.
So next, video editing and production. I think this permeates in our lives, and Maria, myself, we not only create content, you actually have to put together the reels. I know you started editing videos.
Yes. I started with Premiere Pro, and I just fell in love with it because there's so much you can do, you know, and now I'm diving into After Effects, so it's a little bit more intimidating, but it's just amazing, all the capabilities that are in there. And now with AI too, there's even more, so it's just really exciting.
Yeah, it's so exciting to be a creator today than ever before. And so Express has video editing built in, and I think as an all-in-one tool, Express is super powerful in that sense that if you are someone who's thinking, I'm not going to dive into 7-8 different tools, Express is a great starting point. In fact, you might find it to be one of the 2-3 tools you will ever need, because it helps you achieve so much.
Wow.
Now for me, when it comes to editing, I also really grew to I love Descript.
Okay.
Descript is a tool that's very popular among podcasters and long-form video content creators. Their AI features include things like edit for clarity, for example. That means it plows through your content, and then you can dial low, medium, high to basically decide how much of that you want to remove, like repetitions, pauses, and things like that. And it's so incredibly powerful. So, of course, it has studio sound, similar to Adobe Podcast, and it cleans the audio.
Okay.
An Adobe podcast episode. The voice enhanced, by the way, is something that you can check out, and it's free as well.
Okay.
And then last but not least, Filmora from the company Wondershare is basically a new video editing tool that I started using about a year ago. And I still love Final Cut Pro, but Filmora basically incorporates, also some of the AI features and, allows you to play around in the modern world. So I literally would start in this order. I would start with Adobe Express if you're new to video editing. Next, I added this slide literally a few days ago because I think I need to talk about them, not only because I've worked with these brands, in particular 11 Labs, Synthesia, and DID, but AI voice and video generation is this kind of a magical world where, imagine with 11 Labs, you upload 30 seconds, 2 minutes of you talking, you can record on your phone. Next thing you know, it has basically cloned your voice. You can use it. Here's the next step question. What do you do with that?
Yeah.
Can you imagine recording a podcast episode, without being in an expensive recording studio, without mistakes, without so much editing needed after the fact?
Or when you're sick and you lose your voice, you still have to post a video.
Exactly. You still have to meet your deadline. I think we're going to lose our voice.
After
today.
I'm going to be going to 11 Labs.
Exactly. If you're feeling sick, that's actually a good point.
It's happened to me. It actually was after Adobe Max.
Oh,
I came back and I had no voice, just, constant talking to people. It's such an amazing event. Mm-hmm. And I came back, I had no voice, but I had a deadline. I had to post a video. Literally, my voice was gone. So I had to use 11 Labs, and I had some other footage that I fed it with. And there, my voice was there. So I was like, okay, good.
Oh, amazing. See, I never even thought about that scenario. That is so practical, too. HeyGen, Synthesia are the tools that help you generate AI avatars of yourself. There are built-in avatars as well, if you don't want to do that. And you can generate your AI avatar using photos, even photos or videos, of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you can feed it videos as well.
Yes, exactly, both. I think it's kind of magical to create an AI avatar, like a talking avatar from a photo. How is that sufficient?
How good is the avatar? Does it look like you?
Surprisingly, it is good. So there are a couple of things, which is if you gesture a lot like I do in front of, in my YouTube videos, it can be a little bit tricky because animating your face, your expressions is one thing.
Hardest thing.
And then to animate moving, so you're moving.
The coordination.
So it looks a little fake. So they sometimes in the beginning, they recommend you just have a straight body and don't move your arms.
Too much. Okay.
Exactly. And then what's amazing with AI is that it improves so much over the years. And what you saw 6 months ago, sometimes even 2 weeks ago, is not the quality that they have today.
Absolutely.
It blows my mind.
I feel like every week it changes, it gets better.
Yeah, exactly. Every week. So we're always playing catch up. And DID is this company that basically creates these speaking portrait videos. And imagine old photos of your grandparents, your family, but imagine you can animate them, they're moving, they're talking, and imagine combining that with 11 Labs.
Right.
So your grandparents, great-grandparents can talk to you and leave you a message.
Oh.
It's just amazing. So
so there you go.
That's a painting of my mom. My mom's, and so I even brought her book
That's
with
amazing.
me.
Yeah, that is amazing. Now, this art is absolutely insane. How long did it take for your mom to create this? The art itself?
Yeah, so believe it or not, there's actually audio. She's talking with the ID and audio if you want to listen to it. I'm gonna answer your question in just a second.
Yeah, let's listen to this.
Oh, can I? Oh, is it? Let me see. Oh, sorry guys. I realize I have to basically.
There, I
who
can
was
hear.
also only 6 years old.
Oh, look
The
at that.
marriage was arranged by Hu Guang, who hoped to
Okay,
use
cool.
Shen
All
Wang's
right, so I'm
family
going
to
to turn that off for
strengthen
now. I
his
have to
own
remember to
position.
turn it back on
Shen
again.
Wang was a
But basically,
beautiful and
my mom painted this on silk using Chinese watercolor and gemstone colors.
Okay.
And this painting is, just so you see the size of this table about 36 inches wide and 78 inches long.
Yeah, it looks big.
It is big, and so this is Empress Shangguan as part of her Chinese Empress collections. And the reason why we did this, we didn't know it was gonna work or not. This is a very early version of DID, by the way. But for people to hear the stories, in not really in the Empress voice, but it's actually a very childlike voice. And to hear the stories when we exhibited these Empresses at Harvard Museums a year and a half ago, people were looking for these speaking portrait videos on my website, on Mom's website, as well as the digital display we had there.
Okay.
So yeah, we were really surprised. And here's another example. Let's see, is this playing? Oh.
Is a well-known figure in
at
Chinese literature and folklore.
Wow.
She is the
What a
central
great
character
idea.
in the famous poem,
Yeah.
The Goddess of the Luo River, written.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn it off now, and so you guys can hear me a little bit better. So this is another example, and something that I want to be like super transparent about is there's a challenge, as you can see, working with paintings. We notice the front forward-facing faces are easier to work with than the side profile.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and then because there's so many like headgears and decorations on her, it's definitely a little bit more tricky.
Okay.
And so so those are AI avatars. And last but not least, I think for you to incorporate these chatbots and LLMs into your everyday life, most people do that already. So Maria, do you happen to use any of these tools?
Oh, absolutely. I use all of them. I don't use Cloud. A lot of people use Cloud. I don't use that. I don't know, I should. I haven't gone there. But yeah, Gemini I love their studio application where you can like share your screen. And then you can say, hey, I'm in Premiere Pro and I want to do this. Can you show me what to do? Like, oh, do you see that button over there? Click there, do this. And it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been using that. And then obviously ChatGPT. I ask ChatGPT everything. What should I eat today?
You tell it everything. Yeah.
And then, it knows everything. And it's my agent. It helps me with my business too. So
yeah, it's crazy, right? Actually, it's funny that you mentioned this because our dear friend Tarek, who's a reggaeton singer, also tests out with Gemini to say, how do I grow my music career?
Okay.
What else can I do? And he's already quite established on TikTok and Instagram. So I think it's just amazing to talk to friends and other creators to explore areas that we haven't really thought of.
How are they using it? It's always interesting to hear how people are using ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Because it literally can do anything, right? So, almost everything. It's not the agentic AI like we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
But that is definitely coming. And when we say agentic AI, it's basically AI coming to your computer and going into different applications and doing things for you. Whereas ChatGPT is, it's just ChatGPT and it can answer questions and do things for you within that interface. But still, there's a lot that you can do with it, and it's always interesting to see what people are using it for.
Yeah, absolutely. You learn so much. I feel like sometimes it can feel like drinking from a fire hose. So if you're intimidated or feel like this is overwhelming, you're not alone. I think finding the community, especially the fact that Adobe, various applications, including Express, has these online communities like Facebook groups. People are so supportive of each other, asking and answering questions. I think that is phenomenal. So, all right. So with that said, we're going to do some live demos. And I'm going to grab my phone. So I have a little timer here to make sure I don't go over too much. But I am going to, let's see, where are my pandas? So I'm going to start with something a little bit on the simpler side, on the cute side. When it comes to pandas, so these pandas are also painted by my mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they're so adorable. And soon, if you live, I want to say Northeast, but if you live in Boston and if you go to Chinatown by end of August, early September, you will see these pandas. This is only one that I showcase, but there are like 7 of them you can see at Happy Lamb Hot Pod on their window decals. Now, I want to start here because AI has been part of these applications for a long time. We just didn't exclusively call them out. And the most incredible features that I know, and I think a lot of my clients call it out too, is the background removal from Express. Guys, this is all Express, just a few clicks. And I want to just remind people that whenever you try to remove the background, and try to change the background into a color other than white, because otherwise you don't know whether the background is truly gone or not by the time you download the image.
I was going to ask you what background is already removed.
Nothing yet.
Yes.
Nothing yet.
Yeah.
So what happens is if you want to remove a background for projects like creating window decals or creating patterns on clothing, this is a piece from Xiangli Art, for example, all you have to do is click on this image on the left-hand side and click on Remove Background. Just like that.
And boom.
Boom. It's like literally perfect. And you'll notice something that's kind of crazy is the whites inside the panda, they were not removed. There are many applications online you can use for background removal. And Express is I don't want to say the only, but one of the very few ones that can do a really good job. I always turn to Express when it comes to simple tasks like this. So I think this is very cool. Now, some of you guys, I know you love using, so for example, including Express, there's a quick action. And I want to show you when you use, when you drop an image in, sometimes you see this little paw area here, this became transparent. So don't freak out, because what's really neat about doing this in Express is that, let me put the background back in, is the remove option is great, but you can actually also do this manually by erasing. So there's a feature called Erase, as you can see, it's an AI feature, and there's a quick selection tool, and you can even change the brush size. So you can see this is pretty cool, and you can just brush over like so, and you can remove this little by little, and even in small corners like the one below, you can change the brush size to super small and just like dot it through. So these are all the options, including the top, if I were to, kind of paint it over like so.
Yeah, so this is similar to Photoshop. Photoshop has these too. See, that's the thing. That's why I always go to Photoshop. But no, it's good to see it here, because you could do this on your phone too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you can basically make a lot of these changes on the go. And the fact that every time I showcase this to people, who is not as magical as you are, including myself, it's like, wow, this is really cool. I love using this. So that's a quick beginning here, and I want to show you a few other projects I prepared. And so
also, I am curious. The chat is a little quiet, so I would love to hear from the chat if you guys use Adobe Express and what your experience has been with Adobe Express. Tell us a little bit more about that. Herman said, "I love these girls." Herman is Faye's business partner, so he's amazing. I told him earlier today, I said, Herman, I gotta tell you, I'm a little jealous. I need a Herman.
Everybody needs a Herman in their life.
He was like, he was just laughing. He's like, no, you'll find somebody in all these, getting together with other creators and things. I was like, I hope so. I need a Herman.
Yeah, it's incredible. Herman and I have been working together for over 10 years, who literally traveled all the way from Argentina, flying over 13, 14 hours to be in Boston. That's where I'm currently working from, and where I live. And we literally took a flight. We woke up at 4 a.m. and caught this 8 a.m. flight and flew straight to San Francisco, and that's what's the reason why we're here.
He was taking videos of you behind the scenes. He's watching things. He's just like, it's just amazing. I'm like, I need a Herman.
Yeah.
And I know he helps you with all the strategy, the core of your business, which is really what all creators need help with. I mean, most of the time we're doing it on our own, so it's just nice to have a Herman to help you with that.
Absolutely.
So shout out to Herman.
Shout out to Herman over here from the studio. So the next example I'm going to showcase related to AI features is how to animate elements from a traditional piece of artwork. So again, as I mentioned, my mom, Xiangli, is a traditional Chinese artist who paints these watercolor Chinese empresses on silk. And it's so funny that Ted was asking me, how does mom feel about AI?
How does she feel?
She's not intimidated. She's so excited about what AI is capable of. And I think she's such a strong artist. And then, when you're trying to generate, here's the thing.
AI can't do that.
AI cannot do that right now, guys.
Right, because she's painting it on silk, right?
Exactly.
And from what you said yesterday, you're gonna paint it the top and then the bottom behind
Yeah.
it?
So the silk, because it's a piece of fabric, and you have to paint at the bottom of the silk 5-6 times, and then on the front where you're showcasing these vibrant colors, sometimes 14-15 times. And if you guys are interested in seeing her behind the scenes work, you can go to Xiangli Art, so XIANGLIART. On Instagram, we post clips, and we also are very involved in the community workshop, festivals, and everywhere we need to be. And AI has been basically a huge AI assistant to the work that I do with my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wow, incredible.
We're very grateful. So for example, this piece of art, at the beginning, I was using this piece of video here, as you can see. It's a little too much. And by the way, how we generated that was simply using the Gen AI features here in Adobe Express. I should explain, you have several options. You have images, you have video, you have templates, and you even have text effect, like balloons. I know these super cool text effect. And you can simply generate a video here. You can say like fire and smoke, for example. And you can also specify the different styles as well. And then once the video is generated, you can simply first remove the background of Cixi, that's this character. We just showed you how to do that. Remove background, and you can drop it in front of the video. I know this is like such a simple thing, right? But basically, once you generate the video, you can play, and there are different variations as well.
Yeah.
And after a few experimentation, I was like, oh, this one is a little similar, but this one is even better, right?
Wow.
Yeah, like something so simple can really captivate a whole new set of audience.
I love this because you're still keeping the essence of your mom's art.
Yeah.
But then you're giving it that like cinematic, like crazy.
It's cinematic.
I don't know. It just brings it to life. How incredible. I love this.
Yeah, it's so fun.
So someone in the chat is asking, how do you guys feel about AI? So when your mom sees this, does she like it? Is she like, no, don't mess up my art. Don't do that. Like, how does she, when she sees this, what does she think?
Oh, she actually really loves it. And, she sends to her friends on WeChat. So we're originally from Beijing, and mom has like a whole audience on WeChat alone, in addition to Instagram. And she's very open to seeing her art through a different lens. She loves, what we call like a recreation of her art. And by the way, to lead into that, because I'm going to try to find this one. So I want to show you something else. So this is her original art, as you can see. I didn't realize until recently that I can simply use Express AI features to animate what's already in her paintings, as opposed to removing background and introducing a video behind her. So I was wondering what this would look like, and so look at that.
Wow.
So
what was the prompt here?
Yeah. Of course. So so this is a different one, and I have like slightly different variations I'm going to show you in just a moment. So here,
I'm surprised that she's not moving. Like, how do you achieve that?
So let's see over here. When you click on the image, there's an AI feature called Insert Object. Yeah. So let me see. I'll make sure that's the one. Remove. So that's definitely okay. Insert Object. So let me know in the chat if there's a better way to do this, because there's so many different ways that you can achieve certain results similar or very different results. And then, so this is my prompt. I'm going to say white smoke on the left, red fire. I know these are not even grammatically correct. On the right. By the way, you can, of course, do this inside Firefly as well. And I'm going to change the brush size, and maybe that's a little too big. And then I'm just going to paint this area.
You're telling it what to...
Yeah, so
what
like...
you want to animate?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so insert... So sometimes, let's see how this goes.
Okay, I had no idea you could do this. This is awesome. I want to use this.
Yeah, let's... maybe this, see how it works. If it doesn't work, we're going to try Firefly, where we're going to do like the Gen AI video. Oh, this is not quite the same.
Okay.
Oh, did I use insert objects? That's image. So let's do this instead. Let's go to Gen AI and let's go to video, generate video.
Okay.
Yeah, so wait a minute. I was able to generate this just with Okay. What we can do is actually, this is something, by the way, guys, there's so many AI features, sometimes you don't remember exactly what you did.
Yeah, it's totally fine, but it's amazing that you were able to achieve this. This is beautiful.
Yeah, but what you can do is this, like go back to the example that worked. So like this one, for example, I highlight this and then I look to the left-hand side. So it is video, and under video edit, it is under generate video, right? It's this right here. I can actually go back to the previous prompt to see what I actually did. Oh, here's what I did. I just remembered.
Okay.
I made a mistake in my demo just now. After I said white smoke on the left, fire on the right, and then there's a reference image, guys. Yeah, so I started with a blank canvas. This is the reference image. I simply uploaded from my computer.
Yep.
And now it's animating elements of this right now. So should we do it just to prove it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so, okay, so instead of this, we're gonna remove, imagine this is starting with from a blank canvas. And then
So
we're gonna go to generate video, see the starting image here. So I'm gonna type in white smoke on the left, red fire on the right, and then we're gonna do a starting image here, and then we're gonna go to simply upload the CC image. It's just simple JPEG. And I'm not even manipulating or changing anything else right now. It could be any size because you can just like, make it a little bit bigger, fill the canvas, bring your ideas to life. And every time you generate this, you get something slightly different too.
Oh yeah. So, it may not be the same as what you had before.
Exactly. Yeah. And then I think a quick tip is to remind people that when it comes to AI, experiment more than once. Really play around. So let's see what... Look at that.
Ooh.
It's pretty similar. You
can see. It looks really good.
Yeah, like you can see that basically the smoke underneath her as well, like as if the cloud, the smoke, it's moving. So yeah, and then whenever you like the results, you can actually give it a thumbs up and send your feedback to Adobe. A lot of people don't know if there's value. There really is to let developers know what works out well.
And
what's
they
not so much.
Review those. People don't think that they do, but yeah, we're in calls with the product managers and they encourage us to, like, literally we looked at every single one, like we review everything that people submit. So
yeah,
that was awesome to hear, because sometimes you don't know if they're looking at it or not. So
absolutely, and I think also as part of being Adobe Global Ambassador, they really take our feedback when it comes to apps. For me, primarily Express, like our feedback seriously. We have a place to submit them. We always hear back. And so that is just something to keep in mind. And I want to kind of show you, we're just gonna do this because it's really cool. A lot of people don't realize that there are actually add-ons within Adobe Express. You know, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, but just to let you know that this exists. And as I'm wearing, I'm gonna stand up real quick. And so these clothing pieces, shirts and whatnot, these are created from my mom's artwork. And sometimes we don't have these professional studios and professional models, lighting to produce these mock-ups. We want to know what it looks like on women, so we can upload them to Etsy, where we sell our products, as well as Shopify. So all those, Etsy, Shopify creators out there. So with this add-on, by the way, it's called Try On. I think it's kind of fun. Under Try On, and all you need to do is go to add-ons, type in Try On. This plugin, this add-on is actually quite cheap. It's not one of those that's gonna trick you into like spending so much money at all. So we were able to do this for literally just a few dollars. And so so you go to Adobe Stock, find your favorite model, or you can even use a picture of yourself, for example. And what you do is with this try on, you can, on the right-hand side here, you can drop your image right here, select image. In this case, it just be a piece of clothing that you can just take an image.
Wow.
All the clothing, and this happens. You know the crazy thing? Let me see. I hope they're they're even video generated. It's pretty unbelievable. Only a few seconds, but sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, that's all you need. Exactly.
Yep. Here's another piece of clothing that you can do. Again, these photos we didn't spend any money. We literally just used our phone to take these photos of ourselves, a friend, and then this is an example. Our friend Emily, came to our house. We had a rack of clothes. Be like, Emily, why don't you model for our clothes? But she only tried on like say 2-3 pieces.
Okay.
But look at this. Look at that. So these two, you can even tell the difference.
So how do you do? Do you feed it images of the piece of clothing?
Yep. So what you do is, basically you upload an image of the model. Any model, you don't even need the background removed. Image of the person wearing any clothes. So somebody could be wearing this, awesome pink blazer right now. Then I can pretty much put any clothes onto, I can put you in another jacket.
Okay.
So for example, if your arms are not exposed, that will be AI generated. So if I know that I want a model to try on a dress, I would purposely probably have her to wear something short sleeve so her natural arms, real arms are exposed, right? So, so those things are to kind of think through. And that's another example.
Wow.
I want to show you guys basically a variety of things that we do on a regular basis. I don't think these, tips seem nearly as magical, but again, I don't have Photoshop open, and it's just me clicking through with these already built-in features. And this is an example of a Chinese dragon, the Qing Dynasty dragon my mom painted. And when she did it actually on watercolor paper this time, and we framed it just like that.
Okay.
And so what I did is I took an image of this and we framed this, and what I saw, what we both realized as soon as this dragon's, sat inside a frame, we said, the background's a little empty, isn't it? It's just, we realized we need to add something. Now, my mom is very capable of start painting right away, but she said, what if she can have some visual reference? I see her using, Adobe Stock to look for Chinese watercolor mountains and things like that.
Okay.
But I said, we could actually mock it up. She's like, I don't know what that means. Like she has only looked at dragons and the clouds and images in separation, but never really combined them.
Yeah.
So what I did was, let's go into, we can just like exercise this. There, just in case, sometimes live demos, they don't work out. I have some examples, but now what we can do is, ooh, my mouse is getting a little trippy. All right, so we're gonna go into Gen AI, and then in this case, we just need images. So I'm gonna generate an image, in this case, I think roughly portrait in this little square right now. You can just do it literally all on the same canvas. I can say Chinese, watercolor, clouds, and sky. And then you'll notice right now at the bottom, I don't have any reference image on the left-hand side here. So there are different models that you can choose from. I usually just default to Firefly Image 3 for now. I say art and what's popular. Again, you can specify so much, but for the purpose of this demo, we're gonna do it quick and see what watercolor clouds and sky can look like. And then I'm gonna resize this. So,
wow.
Right, it's really pretty. And then the reason why I want some Chinese elements is because I really wanted to be true to her work. And then I'm gonna say set backward. But obviously on the right-hand side, you can move these layers very easily.
Yeah.
Now you'll notice the dragon, it's cool, but the dragon's kind of disappeared a little bit into this.
Yeah.
So what I typically do is highlight the background again and simply change, when I demonstrate to my mom, if there are traditional artists out there, I just simply choose opacity so she can, real Chinese color is more diluted, and this is the look and feel. So for that, kind of follow that path, what we have done is these are some of the examples.
Wow.
Yeah, but what if, some of these images still look a little bit too Western. The background is a little too Western for our taste.
Okay.
So instead, what we do is go into Adobe Stock Photos. By the way, I truly think the Adobe Stock Photos have the highest quality photos when you see them. And luckily, I was able to regenerate this. So if we were going to use a visual reference from Adobe Stock, here's what it looks like. So we're gonna try to generate an image again. And this time around, I'm gonna use an image reference. And you can use both style and composition, which Ted talked about. For me, in this case, I think I'm just gonna use, let me see, where's my, watercolor. So I wanna show you real quick some of these gorgeous images from Adobe Stock.
That is beautiful.
Some black and white for variation. So in this case, I'm gonna use the first one here, and you can see this being attached. And now when I All right, so composition. What happened to my generate button? Oh, because I didn't enter a prompt. Sorry. So Chinese watercolor.
Oh, I see.
Clouds.
And instead of placing that image as the background, you're still generating something so it matches the tone and the colors of the dragon.
Exactly.
Is that way? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to just place it behind it, but...
Yeah, that's another way as well. The reason sometimes I prefer to use a visual reference is so I might like an image, but when sometimes you find the perfect stock image, great. But sometimes you're like, I love that style, but it's not quite, I want just to see a few more variations.
Okay.
So, obviously in this case, you're not going to go back to the artist, the photographer to go through everything again. So here, you don't like the first few examples. I mean, the variation's pretty subtle, as you can see on the left-hand side. You can always click on generate more. So for example, I like this, just little, feels a little, less even. So I don't want something too symmetrical. So I can drop this, it's a simple process. I drop this in.
It really is. For the amazing results, it's a simple process.
Yeah, absolutely. I can still apply opacity.
And obviously the star of the show is your mom's art, which is beautiful. You can still keep that and just, make it even better. So
yeah,
wow.
It's so cool now,
That's
in her
cool.
final painting. It's not going to look exactly like that, but for her to have that, sort of bounce off some creative ideas, some feedback.
So then she will take this and then paint like as an idea. So this will be her inspiration, and then she will just go do it.
Exactly what she does, she can use this as a background for consideration. But as she paints the real actual painting, she will make changes. She might look at this to say, oh, wouldn't it be great if there are more greens on the mountain? What if maybe I reduce the clouds? And, it's amazing to see like how
what she does.
how little help this is compared to, she feels like now I can really visualize it. I can see the fire. Like that was super exciting. That Sissy painting was particularly exciting.
She likes to use this process then.
Exactly. And she still struggles a little bit just because my mom is not like a digital native. So for me to be able to do this with her so easily, not having to go through so many different clicks and explain everything, play with layers. Like
this is straightforward for sure.
Yeah, like a minute or two, you have something new. And so we did the background. We did the Gen AI videos. I'm going through the list to see what else we can talk about. So,
and we have like 8 minutes, just FYI.
Oh, cool. Yeah, maybe a little like 8 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
I think about 3 minutes, but this is cool. So, this is me and my partner Adam in the middle. One of our dearest friends, Dory Clark, whose partner is Alexis. I want to give you guys a shout out because this morning I woke up and they sent me a text because Dory is currently speaking at Mind Valley, I believe, in Amsterdam. And then I saw my picture featured on the main stage. I think I almost cried this morning. It's incredible. So she came to Somerville in Massachusetts to visit her friends, and then we got to take photos. Now, I want to use this example because it's more complex. I'm holding a book, which is Dory's book in Chinese.
Okay.
And what if in this case, maybe you're at an event, kids running around, and suddenly photo bombs, right? Like you go on this vacation and you say, I really need to remove this object. Maybe it's for your small business. You're like, I finally did this photo shoot. And it happens to one of our photographer, videographer friend, Dan Cooper, after an extensive stylistic fashion shoot. He then realized there was a cell phone left on the chair nearby, and that object needs to be removed. So what I want to show you is how we do this. So this is before.
Amazing.
This is after. And so what I do is, let me go ahead and demonstrate this right now. Somebody without, again, I seriously don't know how to do this in Photoshop myself, so I'm very glad Express is here. So I'll highlight this image again, look to the left-hand side. We now have erase. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Not erase, sorry. Remove object. You see, remove object.
Okay.
Again, you can choose your brush size. I'm not going to paint over the arrow and stuff, but this is a pretty good, I'm just going to literally paint over myself, and like little bit you can see right here, and I can definitely tell that my mouse is a little low on battery right now, and it's a Bluetooth mic. And not only that, look, I want to remove this little gift bag that's also in the corner here. It doesn't have to be like a perfect stroke. You can also click on it. You can release whatever you're using. And so now you just click on remove. I mean, this is a complex example because so what I didn't do quite right yet. You see, I didn't cover the whole area.
Yes.
We're gonna fix that. We can do it again.
And then your arm too.
Yeah, my arm. Oh, so
yeah.
Right, so you do have to paint over that, and it's okay if it's not perfect.
I wonder what's gonna do.
Exactly.
It's still removed when you select it though.
Yeah, you see the bag. Not only that, you can see where I'm peeking through here, but they're different. They're also different variations.
Precise.
Oh.
That's what I was like expecting, honestly.
Exactly. So now, if I remember to remove myself a little bit more fully, I know it's like basically this light purple color, and I know it's easy to, mess it up. But if you just practice a few times, all these things gonna get way easier. Like I said, you can actually click over this area as well. You think I got this, Maria?
It's easier. Yeah, I think you do. It's easier to do on your computer though than your phone. Sometimes your finger is too fat to like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's happened to me with the Photoshop app, but.
Cool. All right. So.
There you are. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Faye, for joining us today.
Yeah,
and
this
was
so
your
much.
First time, and you did an amazing job.
Oh, thank you so
much. I can tell you do this podcasting and stuff. So, thank you so much for coming, talking about about the tools that you use and how others can also use them for their businesses, for their content creation. So, thank you.
Thank you so much, Maria. Thank you, Adobe. Thank you for everybody who is tuning in today. I appreciate your time. I'll be monitoring the comments. If you have more questions, I'd love to answer them about Express, about Firefly, and thank you so much for being part of this community.
Thank you, guys.
Today I'm going to be showing you how you can use Adobe Firefly's new features to kind of bring some pizzazz to your videos. The base of this video is that it's an about me video.
So we're doing text effects inside of Adobe Express.
Yes. So I just wanted to write like my name, create your own. I really wanted some texture because I feel like that brings kind of like a 3D effect to it all. So there we go with the stuffed animal. The stuffed animal prompt is key here. So if you hit this text layout button under the text edit, I hit arch. Wow, look at me, my name.
I love it. And you're kind of centered to it.
So I'm gonna make it pretty big. And then because I wanna bring this into video, what I'm gonna do is change the background color to something that has extreme contrast. And then you can hit your element and go over to animations. And then that's where I did like the loop.
I love that.
So that's how I got this effect without having to do any keyframing, which is always, it's nice if you can skip a step.
Right.
Now you can just plop this on your video. So I'm gonna go ahead and download this as an MP4. We're gonna go into here, I'm gonna rename it Fab Fuzzy. I'm gonna drag that right into my Firefly bin, and now I have it in here, and I'm going to drag it in. Now from there, we're just gonna go over to Effects, hit Key. So you wanna hit Color Key and drag it on top of that clip. Click the clip twice, and you should go over to your effect controls. So from here, you just want to click the eyedropper, select your backgrounds, and then we're just gonna increase the tolerance. All right, so I keyed out the green, and so we just have my name in here. One thing I wanna do is have it like maybe stop right here for a little bit. So I'm gonna cut right there. I'm gonna move this over, and I'm gonna right click this clip and do insert frame hold segment. So if we go from here, it'll just play, pause, and then continue.
Right.
I don't really want it going over my face. I'm just gonna select them and click Option and move those up. And now I have duplicates. I'm gonna right click and select Replace with After Effects Composition. And that's gonna open After Effects, but do not panic. Do not panic, this is gonna be easy, breezy, beautiful, and look really, really good. So from here, just hit the roto brush right here. Double click your composition. And from here, you're just gonna wanna like draw an outline around what you're trying to keep. Now that I have myself outlined, that's who I want to like track. I'm just gonna press the space bar.
My name is
and it's gonna start like getting all that data. And you just want it to like run that whole way through. You wanna make sure you hit freeze. Once you're there, just click save and let's move back over to Premiere.
Yay!
There's a little bit in here that I say like based in Philadelphia. I want to have like some Philadelphia vibe in there. And so I have this cheesesteak prompt from ChatGPT's help for Adobe Firefly. And it was, I'm gonna read it out loud to you. It's like poetry. A stunning video of the Philadelphia skyline on a bright, clear spring day. The sky is a vibrant blue with a few soft clouds drifting by. Lush green trees and blooming flowers frame the cityscape. In the foreground, a realistic, delicious Philadelphia cheesesteak with melting cheese and sizzling steak floats playfully through the air, moving as if carried by a gentle breeze. Like that should be on a bench.
It should be on a plaque
It should be
somewhere.
a plaque. I'm gonna drop this prompt in here and you hit generate.
It's like, hey.
It is so funny. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit download. Let's just bring it in. Drag it down.
Creator based here in Philadelphia. When I would
Okay, so it's a little too long, right? You want to do a right click and hit rate stretch, and that's gonna just like, here we have a really beautiful, inspiring cheesesteak. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can load some of the ones that I already did just to show you. Okay, yeah, so I like this one. It looks really dramatic here, but remember you can tone it down, we can play with it. So I'm gonna drag this right on top of my cheesesteak clip. We're gonna go back to effects and get that same color key trick that we used earlier for the text, and then kind of key that out. For the blend mode, I think I'm gonna go with lighten for now. And it's just too like noticeable. And let's see.
based here in Philadelphia. When I went to college, I did.
So that's like another way to do it, another little effect. That's all I have for you. That's a lot of little ways to use Adobe Firefly.
This was so incredible.
Yes, we covered a lot of ground here, guys. I hope you found it helpful. And yeah, I gotta keep playing with Firefly.
Dance party! Hello everyone, welcome back to another session of Adobe Live. It's your host Ted and our guest, the queen, AI queen, Maria.
Thank you.
You guys were here earlier, really saw and learned a lot about her. But if you're just joining us, Maria, tell them a little bit more about you and what we're gonna do today. A lot of AI, a lot of cool demos.
Yeah.
Is that getting too much like noon lunch break? We're getting a little bit sleepy.
Yeah, that's why we're dancing to wake up.
Adobe Live is so exciting, Yeah, it's just like
Yes,
got the energy going. Yeah,
I think the dancing helped a little bit.
Dancing helps a little bit.
Yeah, moving a little bit.
Show me your dance move, Trying,
So, hello everyone. If you just joined, my name is Maria and I'm a content creator on Instagram. As Ted mentioned, my niche is AI.
And dance party.
And dance party, yeah, always. My work, you probably think that I create full AI videos. My work is a little bit different. I combine regular shots, like real life shots, and I use AI to add elements to them. So I use a lot of Adobe Firefly to animate them. I use actually Photoshop to add the elements. So
and then Premiere to add
to
After Effects, the visual effects, the VFX.
Turn it all into
so it's not just a
videos.
one-stop AI; it's multiple layers.
Multiple layers.
Multiple layers,
What I do every day, all day, is all AI.
AI. How do I know if you're real or this is not like a hologram AI? That
You could totally be my avatar here.
Because that's what you're doing too, right? The demo showing the talking voice over. How do I know if you're real? Find out.
Well, I'm real because I can dance. I don't think
AI
I
can
can
dance
do this.
too. I made a lion break dance, so I think
if you guys saw that earlier, that was so cool.
So we had a lion break dancing on the Firefly, so that still wouldn't prove that you're real. But we'll see. Chat, if you're curious if she's real or not, type in chat. We'll figure it out.
I love that.
Okay, yeah, let's dive into.
All right, yeah. So
Firefly.
I thought, there's AI is moving at such a fast pace.
Yes.
So then I thought, you know what? Let's jump in and show everybody all the new features that Adobe is offering, and just play around it, just fun, casual.
Yeah,
and
all
I'm
the
sure
new
you
feature
use some of
thing.
this. And tell
I
me,
use a lot.
tell me, what's your favorite feature here in Adobe Firefly so far?
So I actually do love text to video because you can upload your
Yes.
art and then type it like a fun prompt to make it move. But my favorite all time right now is the text sound generated. Generated sound, yeah. So
with
because
text, not voice.
voice a little bit sometimes, a little
Okay.
bit. But because like I actually went through a lot of time trying to make video before, and it was just taking a long time to find the correct sound you want from sound library. So with the using your own voiceover, changing the tempo of it, and then using a
Right.
prompt, I actually love it. I mean, this whole
Yes.
thing, not just one, but I
Yes.
do love this the most a lot.
Yeah.
Because you can do like a fake car passing by,
Yeah.
F1 driving racing, or airplane. I use it for like horror effects. It's like low whispering or like the fog horn, and then like all
Wow.
like mysterious like fun things. So I like this feature a lot. I also give it a lot of creativity directions on how you want to use it.
Yes.
So that's my favorite right now.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree. I think this is my favorite, and we'll play with it a little bit more. But one feature that I absolutely love and is still in beta right now
Yeah.
is
Is drum roll. No, 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 no,
it's
no.
there's files. I was like, where's the files? It's Boar's beta.
Boards.
Oh my gosh, I am obsessed. Has anybody in the chat tried this? Like, I would like to know because
Yeah.
I didn't know about it, and somebody was talking about it in one of our meetings with Adobe, and I'm like, I don't think I tried it. So I jumped in here, and I'm like, okay. So what this is I call it like the universe, like, because it's like a universe,
Mario's
right?
universe.
You can move
that
it
is-
and go
that
to all
is
the
a
different.
big board you got there.
Yeah, I know. And you can make it small and create. I only have one. I just started using this like a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago, but literally this is going to be my go-to. So I was working on this Cleopatra project, and I wanted to generate all these different Cleopatra videos, and I was trying to get inspiration, and I had screenshots on my phone. I had photos on my
It's everywhere.
on my computer. I have in Instagram you can save images, videos. So I had that. It was all so disorganized, you guys, and I'm sure you guys can relate. So once I found this, like, this is perfect. I'm gonna bring it all here, and the beauty of this.
Oh yeah, I forgot to show that you can also do video on board.
Yes,
I
you can put
forgot about it.
videos.
Since I don't usually work on
Isn't
video.
that crazy?
Yeah, now
And then
I
you
saw
can
yours. I was
zoom
like,
in.
oh yeah, you can do video on that.
Yeah, you can do video.
See, that person's not real. How do I know if this is real?
Yeah, that's
You
my avatar.
yeah.
Yeah, so I was the beauty of this is that, like, I wanted to use this like in Premiere Pro, whatever. I was like, oh shoot, now I gotta go find it. Like, no, you can download it. You can literally download from here, and now you can use it in your work, which is awesome.
So you can upload videos and photos to Firefly board, and you can re-download
and
it
you
back.
can take
That's
them from
cool.
there and use them in your project.
I didn't know
like in
that.
Premiere Pro or Photoshop, whatever you want to, whatever you want to
Cool.
use. So yeah, I am obsessed with this. And like I say, like, you can zoom in,
Make
zoom
that
out.
transition.
If you have multiple projects, then you will see them there. Like I said, I just started using this, so I just have the Cleopatra one. But it's been so helpful to have everything in one place, and just, visibly, I can see all the different images that I was thinking about. And you can even like if I like, let's say I like these two images and I want to merge them, you can select them, and then you can, if I see
Remix is right there.
You
There's
can
a little
tell I'm new
toolbar
to
right
this.
there. No, even for me sometimes it's like, where
And then
where
you
is
can
it?
you can place it, wherever you want here in your universe. I call it a universe. I don't know if anybody else
Or
calls
just call
it that.
or just start naming it.
Yeah.
Eventually they will accept it. Yeah,
So-
I like it that you can select more than one and then just click remix. You can even give a prompt and then it will help you generate the board. Yeah.
And then you can even create different, more ideas and go through this. Like, I love this with the pyramid behind and then the lightning. So then you can, go through and save what you want or delete what you don't want. And yeah, you can move these however you want. Have you been using boards or not?
On Adobe Live.
On Adobe Live.
No, I use it sometimes to like trying to get like inspiration. But usually I do still like just have a whole bunch of like Moodboard and visual reference.
Yeah.
Because I kind of know how I want it to look like.
Okay.
So I'll draw sketches and stuff. But I do like use a board to like a quick demo inspiration or looking for like idea. But I always tell people who are like new or don't know how to find the Moodboard direction they want to go with, use board. It helps a lot.
Yes, it does. And then so here, like for example, I would like to remove these guys here. So then you can edit this here. So you can use generative fill, you can subtract, you know, so like very similar to Adobe Express. I guess we were just walking through Adobe Express and
I know, it's like everything's connected.
I know, right?
The Maria's universe. The Firefly, the Adobe ecosystem.
You can expand this too. Like if you want more, if you want to see more, you can expand. I mean, it's just amazing everything you can do.
Yeah, I should even try some of those new feature.
And you know, I just saw this edit with Flux.
Oh yeah, so you can edit with their partner models on board too.
Okay.
Which I completely forgot about it till you pointed out.
Yeah, I heard people talking about this, but I forgot. And then you can also edit with GPT image. Okay, that's interesting.
And it will show you like these warning things like, hey, we're using with partner AI, you know, what's being trained, what is safe, what is not safe to use for commercial.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can pick the models and remix another thing. Same as on Firefly, you can do the partner model and choose it too. I think even in Photoshop you can now pick the model too. I don't know, I might have to check on that. But the Firefly, yes.
Yeah, in Photoshop I haven't seen it yet, but maybe on beta.
Might be in
beta.
Might be. As I always say, don't quote me unless I'm right.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so so I just use ChatGPT now to see what it does. Well, that's awesome. I honestly didn't know that we had this collaboration with ChatGPT, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm just starting to use this too, so it's fun
now
to
you're
find
trapped.
out.
You're staying here
I'm
forever.
totally trapped with words. This is just awesome, especially as artists, right? Like a lot of our work, sometimes we take. We're creative, but we take ideas from different places. Like I love Pinterest. I'm always there, saving. You too.
I'm on that all day.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, what's new on here?
And a lot of these images are from there. I just literally
nice.
Screenshot them and brought them here. Oh wow, look at that. That's awesome. I love this. And he brought all the pyramids as I asked it to do. Wow.
Perfect.
Yeah, this is awesome. So this is one of my favorite tools right now in Firefly. I also use this to keep track of my ideas.
Oh, how do you use it for ideas?
So
I actually don't know a lot of people. Well, I feel like I do know a lot of people use Firefly, but I don't talk to them how they use
because sometimes you
boards.
have in the shower, right? You have an idea and you're like, how it does. So then I come to my boards and I just make a. Like it's not a photo, nothing. Well,
so can you remix the words on here too, or
I don't know. I don't know. That would be funny. No, you can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, Firefly team, just curious. Right
just
now,
curious.
I don't know if that would be necessary. I mean, it's supposed to be a visual board, but if you can mix prompt words with visuals or words mixing words.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then I had an
idea.
idea.
Like it sounds good, but might be a bad idea.
I had an idea of adding also another handle that focuses on AI news. So I'm like, okay, if I do that, what would it look like? What kind of news would I have? So then I, editing in 2020 versus 2025, things like that. So.
Ooh, I don't want to edit in 2020.
It's been really helpful to keep me organized.
That's actually really cool. They use it for an actual notebook. It's like a smart notebook that actually give you inspiration and mood and
and everything is in one place. And so when I create one of these ideas, then I just come remove it, and I keep it clean, right? So you still gotta do some cleanup and some work there, but it's
what's a new idea on
I put desert here because I was editing something and AI gave me you remove all the trees and made it look like a desert. I'm like, I haven't done a video about desert. So
make it like a dune.
So I'm like, okay, I gotta do that. So I just quickly took a snapshot of what AI did and then put it here and put desert. I'm like, that'll remind me.
Wow.
Obviously, I need to elaborate on that and what exactly I'm gonna do. But
you can change different color per each box too, or
yes, you can. And I changed the different colors there. And this is pretty. I just come here quick and
That's
my
cool.
idea.
I didn't think about using like.
And get
this
out,
way.
so it doesn't look pretty. It doesn't have to look pretty or anything. It's just a way to keep things
Personal
organized.
notes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
personal notes and keep them organized. So.
Cool.
Yeah, and I see people like who have businesses too, right? Like come here and maybe have like a marketing strategy and put all their photos and
Because
what
then you can
their
do mood board next to the
mood
ideas
board
and
next
then
to the
directions.
ideas.
Ah,
Yeah.
smart.
I love this. So anyway, so this is one of my favorite new AI, and this is in beta right now, so it's not even like the full blown. So I can't wait to see what else comes in here and what else Adobe adds in.
Plug into my brain so I can just download it, you know.
Yeah, download this.
Download from my brain memory.
Another new feature that Adobe has released recently, and it's been a lot of fun to play with. I actually was playing with this last night. It's I don't know if you've seen the composition reference. Have you seen
Yeah, I
this?
saw it, but I haven't got a chance to explore it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, ooh, that would be something different that I haven't seen anywhere else.
Yeah.
So I played with it yesterday, and
So how would you describe what it
yes. So let me show you an example, because visuals speak louder than words.
does? That's true.
Okay, so I went to this video that I had generated, and we walked through this earlier. It's just a cute little deer walking in, and this was part of a video for a larger project. But I thought, what if we change this to a different style? And to do that, then I brought that video that was generated, and I dropped it on the composition.
Uh-huh.
So it's keeping the exact camera movement. If there was more camera movement, that shot didn't have that much, but it's keeping the same, composition, and is stylized it. So I put baby deer eating grass with the anime style, and so this is what it did. So it basically created the same thing,
Aww.
but in a different style, which I thought was so cute.
So does it basically use whatever you input as the base starting frame, but you can swap the styles on it?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah,
got it.
You can swap the styles or create something completely like
Keep the same.
like
or
let's
doing-
see what happens. Let's say baby elephant.
So is it different than
Eating
because you know
grass.
how the Firefly video has the starting frame and ending frame?
Yes, it's different than that.
So it's different than that.
Yes.
Got
Here
it.
you're telling it, I want this composition, so where the animal or where the object is placed, what's in the background, how the camera moves. I want to keep that. So it keeps everything from the reference, all of that from the reference, but then it can create something new. So in my case, like I was playing with the styles, and now I put baby elephant eating grass. I don't know if elephants eat
But with the
grass.
sand
Don't kill me,
comes
chat.
They do eat grass.
Do they? I hope
Elephant?
so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they eat grass.
Okay, good.
I think. I believe. You know what? Let me
I know
Google
what
it.
grass is in Africa.
Does elephant eat grass? Yes. elephant eat
Okay,
grass.
yes. There's some grass in Africa that they eat. Good. What else do they eat, by the way?
Plants, grass,
Plants,
fruits,
right? Maybe they
leaves,
eat plants.
roots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
I'm pretty sure they gotta find something to eat. Yeah.
So in this case, I typed baby elephant, so let's see what happens. But like I said, I was playing with this yesterday, and I was mainly changing the style, and it was doing a really good job. So while that is generating, let me show you another one that he generated, and I thought was really good. Go to my favorites. Okay, so you can choose cinematic, which was so cool. So look at that. It created a cinematic shot. Isn't that cool?
Yum, yum, yum,
It's just
yum.
different things to play with. And then I think I did, this one is the claymation.
Oh.
Yeah. Yum, 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 yum.
It
He's
does
really
look like-
fast.
yeah. Very fast. Fast eating deer.
Yeah, so it's just another way, to create and a different thing to play with.
Whoa.
Let's see.
This looks.
He added. Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
because it's
keeping
using the composition
head.
from the.
Okay, now we know it's completely keeping the composition of the original character.
Interesting.
That is interesting. Okay, so maybe we put.
I wonder what You could use
blue. Blue baby deer. Eating grass. Yeah, what else could we do with this? This is like new, right? So
yeah,
it's interesting. Every time there's a new
if you type
feature.
a different prompt, is it gonna force to fit that prompt into that shape?
Yeah, it sounds like that's what it's doing. So
I guess you can do more line breakdance, baby deer breakdancing.
We have in the chat Idara.
Dara's money to say, hey, you can find Maria on Instagram.
Thank you.
Yeah. Who else is here? Who's watching? You guys watching from work? What's for
They're
lunch?
probably having
guys?
lunch.
What's for lunch, guys? Type in the chat. Any inspiration for food inspirations?
Yeah. Although you did say you want something greasy and fatty earlier.
No, you didn't hear that. Maybe.
Maybe.
No, but I'm eating something again later. I'm just gonna go eat light.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat some grass.
Like an elephant.
Like a baby deer.
Like a baby deer.
That's not the blue baby deer.
And then let's see another one that I created here. Another style. Yeah, so this is the 3D style. So yeah, I changed the background a little bit and then.
Oh, so okay, yeah. So keep the composition background and everything. Cause I haven't really got a chance to use it much. Cause I don't really do much video.
Yeah, and I was working on it last night, but it's just interesting what you can. Every time there's a new feature, it's like, okay, how can I use this? And what you can do. It's just a little fun.
I'm like, how do I break this?
How do I break this? Yeah, which is why I wanted to do this session about like, let's see what's new and let's play with it. And okay, so that's generating. Another new feature here we have is that I really like, and I was playing with it too, is the avatar. Where is my avatar?
The avatar.
Will that be on video? Yeah.
Right there.
Text to avatar. This works so well. I was pretty impressed. Granted, right now, you cannot create your own avatar here, but you can choose from these avatars.
So does it use your voice or their voice?
It does. No, it uses their voice.
Oh, okay. But you can use your voice to generate.
You can type what you want. Yeah.
We should have a rap battle between the two avatars.
And you can choose. Oh, there you go. You're so creative. And you can choose.
Check it.
And you can choose the language. I love that they have like Spanish Spain, Spanish Argentina, and Spanish Latin America. Because I'm originally from Peru, and I gotta tell you, the Spanish from Spain is very different.
I heard of that. Yeah.
To the Spanish from Peru and especially Argentina, they have a pretty heavy accent. So I love that they have that broken down. So I truly appreciate that.
So which one are we using?
So let's use Spanish from Spain, right? Let's try that. Let's try this guy. And you can choose like the background. You can even choose an image if you want. And let's see. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's fine. And then, whoa. Why can't I choose generate?
Are we missing something?
I don't know.
We pick the background avatar. Spanish.
This always happens when we're live, doesn't it?
It's okay. It happens. Let me see if I can figure it out too. Go into text to avatar. Get started. Create new.
There, I like the better.
What is this? Oh yeah, why can't you generate?
Yours generates?
Oh yeah, I think you type in the prompt here. You have to type that.
Okay. Enter scripted dialogue for the avatar. We're trying new features. It's
right there. I was like, that's right. I think because like the text blending too. So I have it on the dark mode. I have the dark mode so I can see.
Oh, sure. So okay. So we're also like
banana. Banana.
Enter dialogue for the avatar. So now I wonder if we
do your own voice.
If we enter it like in Spanish, or do we enter in English and translate? Let's
try both.
I'll try both.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna type in Chinese.
Hello, we're live from San Francisco.
Adobe.
Adobe.
I actually haven't used this. I saw the demo and everything, but I haven't used it.
Okay. I used it once. I was playing with it, and I was like, "Oh, this is good." Because sometimes when you create your avatar, like even with your images, it doesn't look quite right. So I think the fact that these avatars are already.
Do you have the audio plug on your? It's right there. This thing.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
plug into the audio because I think that's how they will hear it.
Perfect.
And then we have our headphone once it's rendered. Yeah. Yeah, you might have to pull the line. It was stuck. I just end up doing like the DJ style. Just listen to one side,
I don't want to break it, so there you go.
Yeah, there you go. It's rendering.
Rendering.
So what do you usually use the talking avatar for?
I see using these. So I have a course on AI in video.
Oh.
So I thought, maybe some parts of the course. Obviously, I'm the one talking in the course, but maybe some parts of the course, maybe use an avatar.
Yeah.
I see a lot of businesses. This is mainly for businesses. If you guys have small businesses, to use these for.
Welcome to Adobe 101.
Yeah, to like a course or even a video. If you guys don't like to be on camera. Camera is not for everybody. So if you still don't like to do that, then you can use an avatar. So I that's why I like these because these work really good. Yeah, but I was thinking the same thing. I was like, how can I use this? And that's what I was thinking.
Okay, let's see.
All right, let's see.
Oh, is the sound down here?
Yep.
Play again.
I hear something.
I wonder if I can hear it.
Can you hear it?
Nope.
Ah.
Wait. Oh, I have my computer muted, duh. Hold on. Let me see.
I can't hear it.
Play again?
Wait, let me make sure.
Okay, play again.
We are live from San Francisco with Adobe.
Oh, wow.
Wait, so he's speaking English but Spanish accent?
But he has an Spanish accent.
Wait, play again.
That's crazy. It's like a really...
Ello. We are live from San Francisco with Adobe.
Ello.
Ello. We are live from San Francisco with Adobe.
But the accent is pretty close. That's crazy.
That's pretty funny.
Okay,
actually.
let me try in Spanish now. So if I go.
So you do have to type in the language then.
Yes, it looks like.
Ello. We live in San Francisco. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. So let's try somebody else. And I'm gonna try now. Let's do Spanish still, but I'm gonna write in Spanish.
Write in Spanish, yeah.
Yeah. Hola, estamos en vivo y directo desde San Francisco.
Ah.
Okay. Now generate. Let's do pink.
Directo. I don't know
Estamos
Spanish.
en vivo y directo desde
Directly
San
from San Francisco?
Yes.
Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
It's telling me how many credit users. Okay. Yeah, and the beauty of this, like, you can write a huge long text here, and it'll create the video.
Does it take longer the prompt? I mean, if the scripts are longer, does it take longer to generate?
Oh, I'm sure. Yes,
Oh, okay.
I haven't tried it, but yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, for sure. And my guess is that it takes more credits as well. My guess, because there's more computing that has to happen. Yeah. So we'll see what this looks like, and then we'll go back to the other generation.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder if English is like faster. Is it going up?
Almost there.
We should have a live DJ set sometime, right? Drop the beats. Remixing Photoshop tutorial with like the EDC beats.
Hey, that would be fun.
Is open up, remove.
It would be fun to like work on Adobe, like Photoshop or whatever, and have a DJ behind the screen.
I was convinced then, it's like, can we have one like day session just like going crazy?
Yes, have a DJ.
Okay, so.
Let's do it.
Let's see. What does it say?
Hola. Estamos en vivo y directo desde San Francisco.
Wow, the lip sync is like almost perfect too.
I'm telling you, it's good.
I mean, actually, it's perfect. I don't know why I said almost perfect. I mean, it looks
perfect.
Estamos en vivo y directo desde San Francisco.
Yeah, it's literally perfect. Yeah, so no, it's a great tool. So for people who wanna, create content and they don't wanna again be on the camera, this is a great alternative.
Finally, I can tell my mom I have friends. This is my friend. He's speaking.
She speaks all these languages.
Yeah, it's multi-language. Depend whatever you wanted to say.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! There you go. Yeah.
So it does do blue deer.
It does. It seems like with this feature, with the composition feature again, we dropped the video here. It keeps the same structure of the character, but it changes the style of it and the colors of it.
Makes sense, yeah.
So I think that's what that feature is doing, which is so fun. You can do so much with that. So I'm definitely going to be playing with that.
I'll be requesting, it's like, hey, we have talking bobblehead, but can we have talking animal?
Yes, exactly. That would be fun. Yes. All right, so that's a great new Adobe add-on, and obviously the styles, all the different styles. This is also new.
Style composition.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun, and you can use the style. You don't have to use this composition to use the style.
We can recreate the music video. Take on me.
Let's do it.
How they went to the drawing style. Like, oh, actually, I don't know if we can sing anything on here.
Oh well, that's true.
Right now.
Well,
it's okay. I'm tone deaf. So.
Talking about audio.
Talking about audios, yes.
Talking about audio, let's jump into sound effects, right?
Does it keep the sound effect in the generative history too? I didn't know that. Or favorite.
So I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. So
yeah, I can listen to the.
Here we have the tiger or lion. Sorry, lion. And
I didn't hear
it. There's no sound yet.
Oh.
Yeah. You're like Hello? 2 steps ahead of me, Ted.
Sorry, I'll slow down.
So I have the lion that I generated, and this is a lion like in my backyard, and I just added it with Photoshop, and I brought it to Firefly and animated it. So now, obviously, when you have a video, especially like this, an animal making a movement, you want to add sound. So Adobe has made it really easy. You can just click on generate sound effects.
Meow. I had to do a real demo for Instagram, promote the new feature.
Okay.
So it was like middle of the night, and I was like making the video, so I had to meow, and my friend like upstairs heard me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Don't worry about it, meow." But yeah, show them how it works.
What's funny because I was also working on a video, and I was doing a lion, not this one, but a different one. So all the time I'm going, "Rawr!"
Yeah.
And I was visiting my mom, and also my mom is like, "What?"
So basically, if you don't know, is that you can record your own voice and then it will change it to based on your prompt to whatever you want it to be.
Yes.
So you can be like rah, and then it will turn to actual lion's noise.
Yeah, and the beauty of this is that you can record and match the timing and energy. Like, the lion roars once and then roars again. Mm-hmm. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep that timing so that the sounds match what you're seeing. So let me see. Let's do it. Record. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this live. Okay, I messed up. It comes fast.
Just go wow. Wow. Wow.
Rawr.
Wow.
Wait,
play back, play the voice. So yeah, you can hear your own voice.
Yeah.
And now, okay, now at the prompt, yay.
Now it's so easy to do. It's crazy how easy it is. Then all you gotta do is then generate. Oh, we gotta put the prompt.
Yeah, you gotta put the prompt, like a lion roar, angry roar, or something.
Lion
like,
roar.
Wow.
Wow. And then generate. Yeah, it's that easy. And it takes like 3 seconds, like pretty soon we'll see it. Yeah, it's done. It's crazy. I just love this.
Whoa. Yeah, so you can hear the timing based on your voice timing. It was changed to the prompt. And there's like 4 options too, so you can pick like which one you like the most. And with the one, I'm 2 steps ahead of you again.
No, you're fine. Please continue.
And then with the one click, you can just add it to your timeline. And you can adjust the value, move it left and right, move it, change anything.
Yeah.
So are you happy with that one?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this
one. So you gotta add it to the timeline or?
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. So then you can play the whole thing, No, it's just pretty amazing how easy it is to do this.
I remember seeing this on the Adobe Max like sneak peek. I was just like, oh, that looks so cool.
So excited too.
I know,
yeah.
Because I just hate spending like 3 hours looking for like a perfect lion's noise, and then you have to go editing, adjust the timing.
Yes.
And it's like one little thing didn't work. I gotta go back to find something.
The timing is so hard. Sometimes I will have to like cut the clips, the sound clips, to like and try to match them exactly, right?
With the timing,
Yeah.
So now you can use your own voice.
Now you can use your own voice, and I love having control. I love this too because I have full control.
And
I'm a control freak.
You can pre-record it, upload it, or you can also download this sound effect as an MP3 file too. So if you want to use
just
it,
download it.
Yeah, with like a higher video output on like Premiere or somewhere else, or you want to adjust it, save it later, you can use it. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Rawr.
He's so cute.
That's so cute.
I don't want to think, but he's cute. Okay, so another way that I've been using this is to add like sound effects, like the whoosh, the risers.
Oh yeah.
You know, because those two are hard to find.
They are.
And I don't want to spend so much time going through all these libraries of sound effects. I'm like, I can just create my own.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that. And then another way, so this lion we obviously generated in Firefly. So as I show you guys, there was a button that you can just click, and it brings you here, so you can add your voice effect or sound effect. But you can also bring a clip in. So let me see if I can remember how to do that.
Bring what?
You can bring a clip in. So there you go. So instead of using the lion, then you can remove. Yeah, I'm gonna clear all. You can bring
right here,
upload media. Yep.
I swear that was up somewhere or different interface like a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Again,
okay, I wasn't
new.
sure. I was like, something looks different here.
Yes.
Because they're always updating consistently with the new feature.
So waterfall video. So I have this video.
What video we got?
Video can be at least 5 seconds.
Is
and
it too short?
Up to 30 seconds. Try uploading within this range. Okay, that's good to know. It could be too long.
Oh yeah, it happens.
Yes. So so let me go and quickly change that
into Premiere.
Into Premiere Pro. I can't believe you don't use Premiere Pro that much. What do you do for your videos? Do you actually use Premiere Pro to edit your videos, or?
I don't really post too much video.
But you do some, right?
Yeah.
With, like when you animate your art.
Yeah, well, that's my editor did it. The animator did it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be like, hey, what
you
up,
dude? Do you have to pay them or do?
Oh yeah, I pay that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I need
This is a previous project.
Like...
Yeah, this is previous project from like a year or 2 years ago. So they did a whole animation.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kinson. He does. He's like one of the most like really amazing animators. So he will turn my still image to like video and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it, but it's like.
I was gonna ask him
VFX,
how
like,
he
pro.
does
He's
it.
pro.
Like After Effects.
Yeah, After Effects. Yeah, he's like really good. So I hired him to do those. You know, this is before. I was like, hey, what you doing? He's like, goddamn it. No.
Wow. Yeah, I saw what you posted today, and it
I'll be like, hey,
incredible.
I got a project for you. That's usually my way to bribe my friend. But I pay them.
Okay, so I'm gonna just take.
Is that horse real?
So the horse is real, and then everything else is AI.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, the horse is real, my friend.
Do you have to go like, meh?
We can do that.
I actually really like, what do you call this, Foley? Or is it Foley? Like when the people who create the sound effect for like movies.
Oh, like that's their
they pick
that's
like
their job.
Random like items and go like, you know, walking or like doing like different things. I think those are so fun. You
But
know?
are they doing that anymore though with this technology? I mean,
I think so, because you
think?
still need to time it, right?
But you can tell me with your voice.
Yes, but you still need to create the voice, you know.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so I think it just make it faster
they
for
just
them.
do it differently, though. That's
yeah,
what
I think it's
mean.
probably make it faster for them.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that's. I mean, you still need sound engineers, some design.
Oh no, I'm sure they are still there.
Yeah.
But I just like their workflow. I'm sure it has changed. You know.
I think it's more fun in that way.
Yes.
Do you have any Foley engineer in the chat? Because it's fun. I would just want to do it for fun, you know.
Yeah.
Because fun like the old animation. They had the live orchestra playing and everything that matched the animation.
Yeah.
Now it goes to like video, but they still do all this.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the sound design, you know.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even with all this control you have right now, but sometimes the little tiny movement. You still need it. Still need human. Can't replace this.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
I think these tools are tools, and they're not.
But for me, this saves so much time. Oh yeah, here you go. So we're adding.
So I had to make the clip a little bit shorter, and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add water, the waterfall sound. We're gonna add some horse sounds.
Yeah, I feel cool when I do like sound design. I was like, oh, I feel so cool.
Right?
I'm professional, even though I'm not.
But
I was like, let me add a little like birds chirping noise, the water splash, the wave hitting the rock, the cloud moving, right? Little wing, little something. Yeah,
Okay, so
the flower movement, the jazz. Yeah.
Waterfall.
Splashing.
Okay. And now I have to tell you, when I created this video last year, I had to search for the sounds.
Yeah.
So, but that's why I thought this would be great, because this is how easy it would have been. It's kind of like, okay, now it's this much easier, and it's only been like, 7-8 months, and now we have this. It's just insane.
Yeah.
Okay, so. I'm running out of hair.
Oh wait, you got the laughing in there too. Wait, we'll just generate it anyway. Just generate it. I want to see. Because you got the laughing track in there too.
I should have taken a deeper breath.
Yeah. So actually, for some of the sound, I just skip the voice part. I just type the prompt and just
really?
Yeah, because I was
because
I don't
want to doing that. You're absolutely right.
I play it. I want to hear it. It sounds more like a wind, yeah. But wait till the very end. I want to see the laughing part.
That's my laugh as a waterfall.
Oh, the sound of it works.
Oh, it sounds great.
Yeah, because I think like low frequency doesn't pick up that well.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so like for me, I just skip the water splash, just her laughing.
Yeah.
But you see the potential, right?
The potential. So let me remove that then.
Or just generate.
Awesome.
Because I somehow type like constantly waterfall, ambient noise, splashing, This is so fast. Wow.
Yeah, it's insane. Like, just love how fast it is.
Ha ha ha.
Much better. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And just one click, you can add it to your timeline.
Yeah, that's awesome. So let's add that. Okay. And then now we're going to add the horse steps.
But you should make the horse
I think
timing.
I'll do that. Horse steps.
Wait, steps?
Yeah.
Is it moving?
Yeah, it's moving. The horse is moving.
I thought only the head.
No, he moves. Let me show you.
Yeah. Let me see.
Wait for it. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Wait, so how are you going to do it? Like, do, or like...
I don't know.
Because you have to be loud enough for the mic to pick up.
To pick it up, yeah. Let's see.
I think if you have like a external mic, it's easier.
Maybe tuk.
Yeah, but you have to be tuk because it has to pick up the voice.
The voice.
It can be too low.
Let's try it.
Yeah, try it.
Horse steps. Record voice, and I'm just gonna take a deep breath.
I think you can move the. Sorry, it's recording my voice, but I think you can move the timeline close to right before it start, and then to record it. Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah, so you don't have to wait like 3 seconds and holding your breath.
Yes, although I do like a little heads up, so we'll just leave it there.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, record voice. Okay. I don't know.
Try it.
We'll try. Maybe you'll know what I mean.
I'm pretty sure it will understand. The prompt will understand what you mean. Oh, play.
Yeah, it's not quite there.
Oh, try horse steps on grass or like different material. Because on the that's giving you on the rock in the road or the dirt.
Yeah, it's more like a hard surface. Okay, let's see that. Don't you love how fast it generates?
It's fun, you know.
It's
you can
a
just,
fun.
like, I think this is gonna be like a fun thing to do with your friend, just like generate together. There you
Oh
go.
my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds much better. The timing obviously is my voice wasn't timed quite right, but that's awesome. Yeah. And then I just want to add some ambient like birds chirping. Actually, let me add this first. And then birds chirping.
I was trying to generate a flock of bird passing by in the sky, but I can only get it one time right and then 3 times wrong because I don't know how to use the right prompt for it.
Okay.
Because you know how the wing flapping, but it's not super heavy on wing flapping, but it's passing by.
Right,
yeah.
right.
So, yeah.
Does he usually just do the sounds?
Sometimes it'll be
like
to have focus on the flapping noise, or sometimes just only birds noise. I was just like, gotta be a better way to describe it. But yeah, as you see, like as the more detail you describe it, it changes the environment too.
Absolutely. So let's see.
I don't know why I'm holding this just like I'm DJing. I'm waiting for the.
Oh,
nice.
Cute. I love it.
The springtime.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this would have been so much easier like 6 months ago.
Oh yeah, if you want to cover the full timeline, then you need to move the timeline back when you generate it.
Oh.
Oh, you know where that is.
Move
yeah,
this.
yeah. But I mean, you can move the button too. I think you can move it, right? No.
No. Okay, that's okay because it's
Or
generated
just
so
click it
easily.
again. Yeah.
But did it do it for? Oh, because I had this here. It
Yeah,
moved it there.
yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And then
What is
can I
missing
extend it?
You guys have to generate again.
Okay, and that will be fine. Yeah.
So that's the other thing, right? Like where you leave your timeline
Where you leave
mark, it generates from there to the end.
So let me add. Oh,
because this is
there you
still
go.
beta. This is
another
still
one.
pretty new, yeah.
But
so
I
you
can
can add twice. You can
Yeah,
add as much as you
totally
want.
fine.
You can ease
This
out
is so
there.
fun.
Oh yeah. Okay, what do we have next?
All right, let's see. I want to hear the whole thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yay! At the end, obviously, we had to extend the sound, but yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, and I feel like I learned just doing the demo.
Because I trying to generate like winds. Winds are kind of hard to use your own voice.
Okay.
But it's easier just to type the prompt and then using like thunder, storms, and all that thing. But you can do anything you want, so it's really fun to do it.
I bet you that's really cool. So you do that with your voice to time it?
Yeah, I tried it, and I also like trying just using the prompt.
Okay.
But if you do the voice, then it's easier to use like something louder so the mic can pick it up.
Okay.
So it's probably easier to do like do than like wow wow wow. You know?
Oh sure. Okay. Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So let's keep going through all these new features. Now, I gotta tell you one other new feature I'm really excited about is Photoshop Harmonize. I know we showed it a little bit.
Yeah,
earlier
Harmonize is really
today,
fun.
But it is an awesome way to add elements to your video without. Oh, where am I going here? Without having to manually. How do you feel about that? Because I'm sure you've been using that.
Harmonize?
Yeah, have you?
First, I was really scared. I was like, whoa, it's taking my job. But then I was trying it out. I was like, okay, you know what? This is actually really good. It's in the very early stage.
Yeah.
So I noticed that I learned from Paul that he told me that the perspective have to be very similar, and then the surface have to be in touch to make it work. But I also tested out earlier with the gray mist background, and works pretty well. So yeah, I'm excited for it. It will be a great reference study or for color lights. for that, and I'm pretty sure they'll probably add perspective and other thing on there.
Yeah.
I still need to fine tune some details,
Yeah.
but also because the thing I'm doing
It's
is
really
weird,
new.
you know, like I'll put a lion flying in the air, then the AI would be like, where is the lion standing, right?
What's going
But if you
on?
put a lion standing on a surface or somewhere, it's just one click, it looks so good.
Oh, I see.
It does like the relighting too,
Yeah,
and then like all
I
these
can
like cool
totally
things.
see
Yeah,
that.
and then for you, right? Definitely like just adding things back in there, harmonizing is like kind of
Yeah,
so good.
so I added this piano.
Do we need to be moved to the other side?
Oh.
Blocking the layers.
Let me.
Hey,
There you go,
good
see?
timing. There you go. Yeah, she's stealing my power.
Okay. Yeah. So this piano, like we were walking through this earlier, but essentially, I used the Harmonize feature because I wanted, a realistic piano, but I didn't want to use generate with AI because I wanted like the brand on it and everything.
Yeah.
So then I brought in. What's happening here? I brought in the. There you go. Oh.
What?
Something happened.
Is there a top layer on there or a
Yeah,
mask?
I think there's something that I need to turn on here.
Probably the red one. Oh, I don't know.
Let me see. There you go.
Hey, I guessed
And
it.
then there's a bunny.
I guess it goes like, oh, red. Usually I have it as like hidden layers.
Yes.
Aha.
Aha. You figured it out. Okay, so there you go. So this was the piano that I found somewhere. I changed the color actually too. Then I brought it here, and I when you click on the layer, there is
piano,
a
Right there.
right there. There's the Harmonize button, and it's not showing up. I think anyways, it's not showing up because I'm in a different file that I already.
Ooh, so if you duplicate that real quick, just Command J.
Yeah.
And then.
Like duplicate it here.
Yeah, and then hide the one on the top. Hide that and use the bottom one. Remove the mask. Remove the mask on this one.
Okay.
It should show up. Harmonize. Is it there? I can see.
No, it's not.
Oh, are you in beta or like regular Photoshop? Because beta has it. Photoshop doesn't have it.
That's what it
is. So the beta has 4 update, which the new Photoshop has 2 of it. I think it was remove on the taskbar.
Yes.
And I forgot which one is it. But beta has the harmonize. And actually,
it was the upscaling.
Yeah, and the upscaling is also in
Yeah.
beta only. Actually, let me check my new
Yeah.
Photoshop because it might be in the new Photoshop on harmonizing, but I don't know. But
Yeah.
that's
So
why I was using beta for demo.
So you will see a button here on the beta version that says Harmonize. So if you click on it, then it will generate a different layer, and the piano will look more blended, or your object will look more blended. It'll add shadows that make sense to the scene based on where the light is. So it's a really handy feature. Like I said, it's new. It's in beta. Like it's not in the Photoshop app. It's in the Photoshop beta app.
Yeah.
But it's fun to go there and just play with it and see
try.
what you can.
Yeah, I think
generate.
it's only in beta for that. Now, who's
Yeah,
gonna do this?
yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm
only in
pretty
beta
sure it's
for
just
that.
in beta. It just came out like
It just came out as a
2
really
weeks?
fresh.
2 weeks ago,
feature.
maybe.
Yeah,
even
it's
a
in beta
week.
only.
Yeah.
But beta is open to public. So if you go on
Yes.
Creative Cloud app and go to app, find the beta, and you can try
It's
it.
super easy. You come here, go to apps.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show people because it took me a while to find
Beta. Oh, it does?
Yeah, I'm like, where is it?
And I'm here always like, it's right there, guys. Just click in,
You click on beta, and there is Photoshop beta, and
Yeah.
and that's where you find it. And then for you guys, if you don't have it, it'll say install it, and then you're set.
Yeah, so you get to try all the new tool and give the team
Yes.
feedback, and then kind of just say, hey, I like this tool. Can we do something? Oh, we only have 2 minutes left. Anything else you want to go over before?
I think we covered everything.
We covered everything?
We cover.
So let's
sound
jump back
effects.
to Firefly real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
Just to show then the Firefly interface on the main page. We can go back to there, right? There is the board right there. You see it says beta,
Oh
so
my
it's in
gosh,
test,
yeah,
and
we
right
talked
under the
about
board
boards. Yep.
has the generative sound effect. So
Yep.
text to sound. What was it called? I never remember the correct name.
Sound
what's the
to
one?
sound to. voice to sound effects.
Text to sound effect. There's also the text to video. There's a lot of cool thing right here.
Yes.
And then if you can't find the bubble head, is under the video. Then you can type in there, right? Because it's not there. But if you go on video right there on the third options, it's right there. So you see right there. Because I was also wondering, like, where did it go? You know, I didn't know that's where it is.
Yeah.
And then we have the.
And then we talked about the avatar too. How you can create your avatar for your business.
And then there's the generative upscales and harmonize on Photoshop beta. Or also the
composition feature in the
there's so many
video.
new tools, you know.
Yes.
You can get lost very easily.
Yes, and that's why I wanted to do this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, that we walked through everything that is new, so you too can go to Firefly and play with all these awesome features.
Yeah, it's like figure out your own workflow, because, you know, I was like, I don't really touch the video, but it's always fun to watch you do it. But where can we find you for those who just turned in?
Thank you. So Instagram, Glam Seasons is where I am. So come and say hi, you guys.
Yeah, and do we have any session after this one? Let's see. We have one more session.
one more.
It's a Adobe Web Pages God Makeover with Steve Frank. So stay tuned. I think this one's gonna be streamed remotely or in office.
Yeah.
Remotely. Okay, cool. Yeah, and thanks for tuning in, guys. And I hope to see you guys soon.
Bye.
Tag us if you create any new cool visual with the new AI tool.
for sure.
Or tag Adobe Live too. I'll give you a hug in person. And see you guys soon. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.